Auto ND.
Okay.
Low. There.
Hello, everyone. Happy midweek.
Hello.
You have to give it. I've just ran upstairs. I'm out of breath. Whew. How are we doing, chat? Hello, hello, hello. How are we looking on the old streamaroo? And we need to fix Twitch, don't we? Twitch title. Twitch.tv. I will get that done. Very warm welcome to everybody tuning in. I've just gone on to Twitch to change the title. I can see Angry Ginge is watching Rate My Takeaway, and he's currently got a nice looking burger in his hand and sauce all over his face.
I thought you were going to say he's watching our stream.
I wish. Now then, back on the road again.
It's raining.
It's raining. That's not him. let me do that.
TUI Dreamliner lined up on 2-3 left, ready to go here at Manchester Airport. Here on your Wednesday show here on Airliners Live. Welcome in, everybody.
Is anybody on Twitch not in Las Vegas at the moment?
Fezzer. Because he's already been. Jet2 A321 Neo just touched down as well. Oh, this is nice.
Oh, actually, I better get a picture of this because I've not got a nice shot of this yet.
Oh, nice.
I have got the camera today, chat, and I am definitely upstairs today with the light that's coming in for us. Oh, there's a Ryanair in the background. Might ruin this for me. I might get it just in between the two, though. Oh, yeah. Don't mind that. Jet2 Holidays, A320 Neo. Oh, John. You know what, John? I'll wait for this Neo, I'll tell you.
Just following out the TUI Dreamliner at the moment.
Hey, Tricky, thanks very much, mate. Cheers for the, I guess you're testing the old overlay there.
Hey.
Doesn't seem as smooth as it normally is. Okay, so let me just check downstairs. Hold on, chat. Internet speed's okay. Let me just check the input. Hold on.
Up and down the stairs. Get your steps in. Yeah, the sun's out. Somewhat. It's pretty cloudy, but the sun's out for the time being. Look at that. Much warmer as well. Wouldn't say it was like overly hot. What is it, 19 degrees Celsius? According to the weather station here at the airport. It's pretty nice. And what's weird is, this is the weirdest bit. Look at this, folks. Very little wind. A bit of a breeze, but very little.
Okay. I bet he said that just to get me run up and downstairs, hasn't he? Let me know if that's any better. But yeah, I'll be honest, John. I'll take it. You know what I mean? When John first told me about Angry Ginger's channel,
Yeah.
I was a bit like, nah, I've seen him a bit before, you know, and he's not really my thing. He's a bit loud and certainly not PG, and not that PG is my thing, but he was a bit, you know, if you couldn't be PG, he's pushed it as far as you possibly can go.
Right.
And I said, nah, he's really not my cup of tea. And John was saying, nah, yeah, you just have to watch him, give him a chance, he's dead funny. So I said, oh, go on then. And I started watching him just to try and, you know, get some idea on how the heck to play FIFA. I was watching him, and honestly, mate, he is become my favorite streamer on Twitch in the last couple of months. Like, I don't watch any RP anymore. I literally just watching Angry Ginger and that's it. He's good. He is funny. He's definitely fun. And I love when they do the pro clubs. I think that's great, especially when Philly's on, because I think Philly pushes the RP a little bit more. But, you know, I really like it. I've definitely come to really enjoy his channel. Yeah, John was saying that, Seb. I didn't watch it yesterday. But, yeah, very warm welcome, everybody. Sorry for the out-of-breath start to today's show. But we have got some absolutely glorious weather. And, again, me and Jen expected rain all week. And it's been absolutely fantastic all week weather-wise. It's been great. We've sat on the decking a few times. Obviously, we've been moving, so it's been nice where it just wasn't dry. Sorry, where it wasn't raining. It's just been really, really good.
It's glorious.
In critical chat, can you just let me know if we've fixed it? Hey Roger, tuning in from Chicago. Welcome, mate. Chicago. The picture isn't smooth. Are we definitely on 30 frames on the camera side, Andy?
Yep.
Because we are downstairs as well.
Weird. What's the encoder on?
30. Do we do a quick restart chat? Maybe? I think is our only thing here. Still the same. Let me do a very quick restart. Chat, stand by. Stand by. We will be back. Don't go anywhere. You don't have to switch YouTube on.
You know, just restart VMix completely.
Yeah.
See if that helps.
I've just pushed us live again now. I've just restarted the feed.
Okay.
See if that works. If not, yeah, we can restart VMix and stay live for that.
Weird.
Weird champ. Was jittery, yeah. Okay, guys. Let me get it up on my phone just so I can see Wagwan.
Yeah, still looks about the same to me.
Jittery still?
Yeah.
Interesting. Very strange, eh?
Ah.
Just pan the camera Andy a bit. Let me just... Obviously I'm a bit behind on YouTube.
Wee. We have a nice plane to look at. Anyway, we've got this ETF. We'll follow that out. Jet2.com in a bit of a hybrid scheme, really. I believe, folks, as well, Matt Cam Smith will be flying back tonight from his trip in Antalya. I don't know if he's in the chat, but wow, it sounds like a long day for him. I believe the flight leaves Antalya at about midnight, pretty much.
Oh yeah, something's really not happy, is it? All right, let me...
I'll restart VMix.
Yeah, I'm going to head down one second.
Sounds like a bug. Yeah, Matt's... he's got a long day ahead of him, long night. What a trooper. Apologies for the slightly unusual start today. That's the nature of live streams. Everything is set up and working, and then you can press go live, and then there's something up that you didn't notice. Oh, that looks better. Ollie asking, are you sticking around to catch it? I was tempted to, you know, touching down at 3:30 in the morning. That looks better.
Okay.
Just from my view, so. Maybe it's just a bug. Royal
Quite
Jordanian.
possibly.
Yeah, Royal Jordanian on the taxi out as well. Gorgeous colour scheme. Let us know, folks, if that looks a bit smoother. It does to me.
Yeah, it looks nice to me, I think. I think we've cracked it. Thanks, everyone. We are now smooth. Okay, yeah, just a quick restart of the software. Sorry, guys. And there's a gentleman who just tried to say a quick hello there. I had to just ask him for a second while I fix that. But he's over from Arizona.
Yo.
So I am just going to pop down and say a quick hello to him. I didn't want to be rude, but
Wow.
I knew you guys were all waiting for the stream to come back up.
Sweet.
Thanks, everyone. Yeah, I'll be completely honest with you guys. I was running very late today. I arrived with 15 minutes to go rather than the usual 45. We were running very late today. We've been shifting furniture all morning, and I don't even think we've touched the sides yet.
Oh, yes.
Another day at least of that.
Sounds like fun. Jet 2 ETF using a lot of runway, just like in Jet 2 style. Lots and lots of runway being used there. Very glad the Royal Jordanian is delayed. Yes, I agree.
Yeah,
No worries. Gorgeous plane here. Tony Rivers, hello to you. Carl Crawford's in the chat. Scappy as well. Tom Aviation, yo, yo, yo. Of course, Suze. Terry Edwards. John Scott as well. Chester Mike's in there. I'm sure Chester Mike will be keeping a keen eye on the radars for us today. Amy Staffner, Stanley Taylor. Good afternoon to you folks. Hope you're okay. Jill Clough, Mrs. Clough is there as well. These are all just people in the YouTube chat. Hello to anyone watching on our other platforms as well. We do tend to stream on Facebook, as well as Twitch TV, Justin TV, as they used to call it. Remember that? Who's old enough to remember that? And yeah, shout out to all those who have joined our Facebook group as well. We only made that a couple of weeks ago. We used to have a big Facebook group back in the day for VIPs of the channel. And that was great. And obviously we moved away from Facebook. But we realized that there's still a lot of people using Facebook anyway. So why not just make a community group there? And honestly, folks, I was expecting about 50 people to join. It's just kind of like a, hey, you like Airliners Live, I like Airliners Live. Yo, what's going on? Turns out we have is it over, I'm going to say 800 now, but it might be over 900 members on there. So thank you all who has joined that group. Feel free to join it. Instead of the VIP lounge being private, though, and members only, this is just for anyone to join. You just have to do the usual accept group rules and stuff. My plan is, though, although I don't really use Facebook, you guys know this, I do want to host a photo competition on there, like we did on the old VIP lounges. So I'm going to do that this weekend for it to conclude before the end of the month. So I'm tempted as well to do like a smartphone catches only or something along those lines. So it's not just like people with rather nice camera setups. Anyone can kind of partake. Sound seems spotty. Okay, I'll have to wait till Martin's back on, Quan, but thank you for the feedback. I'm sure we'll be able to sort that. 929. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, Tony, I'm always on Discord is the thing. I do jump over to the Facebook, though, and have a look what's going on. It's great how many people are using that group, though. Air Canada is back tomorrow. I think, yeah, you're right. Ben. You're right. They are 20th of June, right? That'd be a great addition to the airport. I believe they're using the Dreamliners. Not sure we're going to be live tomorrow, though. We don't really stream on Thursdays. But I'm more than happy just to wait. You know, it's not like we've never seen Air Canada at Manchester. I'll just wait till we see it on a live stream. I think if it was something, you know, crazy like a one-off or something like a, you know, 747 or whatever, then I'd make the effort to do a bonus show. But things like that, I'm happy just to wait. A couple of people are reporting audio issues in the chat, but I'm not entirely sure what that is.
I'll check them out.
Yeah. Although some people are saying if you refresh it, it fixes it, so...
Yeah, just refresh the stream, guys. It might be because that we stopped and started the stream. So anybody having audio issues, please restart the stream. And Pia is saying I restarted and it has fixed it. So yeah, it's nothing our end in that case. If you can restart the stream, we can hear the audio that's going to broadcast in our ears, and there's no stuttering here. So and mods are reporting that the audio is good as well. So just give the stream a quick refresh if you can.
Any more news on the Atlas 747? That's supposed to be coming into Manchester. No, I've got the dates written down, obviously, on the Discord. Let me have a quick read of that. So that's the 19th of July, as well as the 27th of July. So obviously 27th being the task fair day. And then on the 4th of August as well. So yeah, well, I'll keep you guys updated as to times and stuff.
Mate, this month has gone so fast.
It has. It's almost the end of June now, isn't it?
It's crazy. But I think we're in for a nice week, fingers crossed, apparently. So it looks like Matt Smith might be nudging the weather back with him for us, just in time for his Friday show. And I think we should get some Matt Smith emotes and some 10 out of 10s in the chat, because he's messaged to say that he does plan to do his Friday show, guys, which, to be fair, he's not flying back until the early hours this morning. Obviously you always want a day after your holiday, don't you, just to get your stuff out, get your washing done and all that sort of thing. And then Friday bright and early he's going to be with you guys, is his plan. Although he has said obviously he might not be doing the sort of marathon 6-hour show, which I'm sure you can all understand. But yeah, big ups to Matt. Fair play, mate. Fair play.
Legend. He's itching to get back, isn't he?
Yeah, and I must admit, Jen said to me, and she didn't say this, chat, in a way that, you know, she doesn't want me to stream. She just thought, should I be streaming considering how busy we are and stuff like that?
Yeah.
But I said to her, like, for me, it's good. I think it's a good thing because it breaks it up a bit. You get a fresh environment. You come here, you have a bit of normality for a few hours, and then we get back on. Because, like you, Andy, the other month, it's just been wall to wall nuts
Silly,
all week. Yeah. Absolutely crazy, but it'll be good. It'll be worth it, and we can settle in and you know, just start to enjoy it then.
It's such a proud moment when you actually are settled in. I know you'll always look at things and be like, oh, I want to change that, I want to do that, but
yeah, when
you can finally just relax a bit.
Well, we've had 3 days straight of painting.
Oh, yes.
3 days, and I hate painting, so even Jen said, you've done all right.
Even Jen says she hates it now.
Yeah, Jen is not a fan of painting anymore now. So.
Taking the love out of it. Nah, fair play. You've done a good job there, both of you, on the painting.
Cheers, mate. Yeah, you popped over yesterday, didn't you?
Have a look. Yeah, looks really good. Very smart.
It's getting there.
Yeah.
Breaks it up for you. I'm still grafting. Hey, listen. I'll get this plane past and I'll tell chat what I said to you.
Wow, that's really pretty. Challenger taxiing in. We've got the Royal Jordanian on the takeoff roll.
To be clear to everybody, I said to Jen, why don't you just stay at the flat this afternoon, put your feet up, have a bath, relax.
Oh, yeah.
So we're both fresh and ready for tomorrow. And she said, no, I'd rather go to the house and carry on painting.
Ah,
So
what a legend.
Don't be telling me that, it's all right for you, I'm still working. You had the choice to have the afternoon off and you chose against it. So don't be shouting me out in the chat, madam.
Did Martin just thrust the paintbrush upon your hand? Yeah. Just walk through the door like, right, you do that, mate.
Yeah, just crack on.
Up that ladder.
Yeah.
Get going. Felt like it. I mean, when I went around, it was, like you said, it was very busy. Like you had, your dad was over as well. Your dad had a mate over. And
yeah, my dad brought one of his builder mates round just to have a look at a few jobs we'd like doing. And,
yeah.
A few that are kind of, I've been giving things a go, but a few that are definitely like outside of what I think I can not do, but do with a nice finish,
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, waiting on him coming back to me, and yeah, to be honest, I'm just looking forward to just doing my normal thing in the house, just lying on the sofa, watching a stream, playing a bit of FIFA, maybe doing a flight. And then I think once you've done that for a few days, you'll kind of forget we even had a flat then.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
But at the minute, we're kind of still between the two at the moment, so yeah, we're getting there.
Where is that? Oh, there it is. I see that heli. Why is that?
But very warm welcome to everyone. Sorry, I've not really said hello to any names in the chat, but thank you all for tuning in today.
Is that an Augusta 109, I'm going to say?
Yes, it's our regular, I think.
Oh, nice.
It's the regular one. We're right on the departure path, actually. When they're on 2-3s, if they make a right-hand turn out of the airport, it goes right overhead, which is quite nice. So you get some. I'm going to definitely be doing some outdoor over-the-head photography, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly, Roger. Yeah, that's what I said to Jen. I said there's no rush. We literally don't have to ever move again if we don't want to. I'm sure we will, but there's literally no rush, Pixie Bella, how are you doing? Welcome. Thank you very much for tuning in on Twitch. What colour did you go for? Kev, we just literally just whitewashed everything, mate. Just so that we've got a blank canvas, and then the plan is once we've lived in it for a few months and we start to, get the feel for it, we'll then decide what we want to do. But for now, we were just getting it back to basics, I guess. And it's had 2 coats of good quality white paint throughout the whole house has been done, yeah. So, yeah. Thanks very much, Amy. Appreciate that. Yeah, it is worth it. It is worth it. Yeah, I'll be getting an Angry Ginger on the telly at some point soon. Oh, Jen, if you get a sec, see if that aerial works as well. We have to run an aerial cable in, but it'd have to go all the way around the room, just with how it's laid out. So rather than doing that, I've got the stuff to do it. I've got to reel the cable, and I can do that myself because I'm used to wiring up cables and that. But I thought for like 15 quid off Amazon, you can get a high gain antenna.
Oh, yeah.
And it's only mini, it's small. And if that works, it just saves us having to run cables around the room, and I can get one for that and one for upstairs, and that'll be great. And it just saves it looking a mess. But yes, boss. Thank you very much.
I've seen a chap giving us a wave on the mound before. I wonder if that was the guy you spoke to.
Yeah, it's the chap in the cap there.
Yeah.
With the black shirt. So he's over.
Over from Arizona, did you say?
Yeah, so he took the direct flight on Air France 789, and then he got an A220 over to the UK.
Ah, okay. So it would have been both Air France then, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and then on the way back, he said he's taking the A330 to New York, I think he said. Yeah, he's...
I wonder if that'll be Aer Lingus or Virgin.
Aer Lingus.
Aer Lingus.
330 he's taking, yeah.
Nice. Good choice. I still would love to know what it's like to fly on them.
Yeah, he said the 220 was it was like a little sports car. He said the guy was throwing it around left to right.
Yes.
Like it was nothing, which is really
Wow. Cool. I need to do that.
Yeah, thanks, Pia. I think that's the main thing me and Jen have both said is the brightness, because we live in a flat at the moment that's lovely because it's surrounded by trees and everything, but you just don't realise how dark it is. And then now we've got a house which is full of windows. It's nice and bright and airy, and then you come back to the flat and you think, wow, it's so dark.
Yeah, that's what we had as well, yeah.
And I remember, like, on Sundays, like, say the weather was nice on a Sunday and I was streaming. In the flat where we are now, we only get the sun between sort of 12:30 and 2:30, and then it's blocked by trees again. So for me, it was always a rush to get back to try and at least get an hour of sun before it went. But in the new place, we're very lucky that it gets the sun in the garden pretty much all day. So there's no rush, you know, to make the most out of the sunny weather, and you get the sun in the morning on the other end, so you can get up and just take it easy, have a brew if it's nice. And even in the winter, you can just sit out, can't you? Do a bit of nighttime photography or something.
Yeah.
It's just nice. I think we're definitely going to enjoy it there, 100%.
Is that another heli? I think it's going away.
Yeah, it's turning away from us, that one.
I can't quite see that one. It's over there somewhere.
Have you had the lawnmower out yet? No, so we're saving the gardening for last, actually, because I think we're going to enjoy the gardening a lot more than we are the housework.
Yeah.
I think, although the garden is a job, I guess you'd say, it's a job that we're both kind of looking forward to. So, yeah, we've not done yet.
It's nice being out in the garden when the weather's nice.
Well, that's it. You can just have a bevy, you can have a cider out in the garden. I'm just saving up for a garden set. I'd really like a nice table and chairs.
Yeah, I'm the same. Yeah,
comfy one.
Yeah, I'm undecided. I'm like, do I want like a table, one that you sit up, or do I want that like a sofa, kind of like sit back?
So the set we've looked at is like a 2-seater. I'm going to say a sofa, but you can imagine it's mini. You know, it's not big.
Yeah.
With cushions on it, and then it's got 2 individual chairs and a small table.
Yeah.
So it's just good, you know, just for if you got a few guests over or something.
That's it.
But we've also got some cheap lounges that we just got off Amazon, which have been absolutely fine, to be fair. It's just it'd just be nice just to have something we can plan to sit at, basically.
Another heli.
You'll be the next David Beckham in the garden. Well, funnily enough, you say that, Joanne. One of the first things I found in the garden when we were having a look around, there was a football in there. And my face, you should have seen me, I was absolutely buzzing. A little football.
A heli, I think, is a little R44, again, flying towards Barton ways, roughly. Get both. Yeah, it's money though, isn't it? I'd rather get like one nice set than like 2, not so nice sets, if that makes sense. Because you want something like when the weather's nice to be able to eat outside, don't you? That's the main thing. But at the same time, you want to be able to lounge outside, so, My mum's got like like the swings that you can get, like the 2-seater swings sets. That's quite nice. That kind of works as both. 2E737 Max 8, just taxiing past us here at the RVP. How does the picture look, by the way, folks? We did a few little tweaks on the camera the other day. It does look quite nice on my display here. But I suppose after YouTube's compressed it and stuff, it might look a little bit different.
We're going to store it in a little garage, Paul. So yeah, we got a little cover, but we're gonna store it in the garage. Yeah. Coming soon, the airline's live garden range. I can imagine.
A garden set, giant logo, parasol.
You'll be very happy to know that we did update the sticker pack order to include the Bing Bong sticker as well, guys, because I know a lot of you pointed out that rightfully so we missed that somehow. Completely missed adding that one in.
Yeah.
Glad you've seen the pictures are looking good.
Awesome.
Platypus saying, finished my GCSEs yesterday. Hey, yeah, nice one. A lot of people finished yesterday, didn't they? Hope you it wasn't too stressful and you think you've done all right in those.
Yeah, congrats. I remember them days, you know. This time of year, you're like constantly doing, because you have so many subjects, don't you? So there's always one that's got an exam coming up or a coursework.
And some subjects had a couple of exams as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
It wasn't just the one.
Yeah. I did, one of my GCSEs was Spanish. Oh my gosh, I was awful at it. Like, later in life, I picked it back up. But at the time, you know, I was just not that interested. I did it because I wanted to speak Spanish. But I don't think you can just do 1 hour a week in school and become fluent.
Oh, no, definitely not, Tony. 3 packs of 8 for £1. We would lose money on that, mate.
No, 3 packs of 8? Wow.
They won't be cheap. They won't be that cheap, mate, no. That would be impossible.
I think we could...
We don't know the price yet. When I'm back in work next week, we'll get it all sorted.
Yeah, they're quite premium is the thing. We don't want them to be like kind of cheap, nasty.
Yeah, we're not just buying the cheapest quality stickers we can find. As with everything that we do merchandise-wise, we want it to be good quality. We don't want you sticking it on and it just falls off, you know?
Yeah.
Can we buy the stickers yet? Not yet, Paula. We'll have a look next week about what we want to do with them. It'll either be launched at Task Fair or we'll put some up for pre-order.
It's going to be quite a lot, isn't it?
I'm also debating opening up clothing pre-orders for Task Fair again, just because this year we're not going to have a huge amount of clothing with us. So I may open up some pre-orders for Task Fair just on clothing, if you guys want to collect at the Task Fair. Oh, sorry, Tony, mate. I'm not keeping up today, mate. Yeah, no worries. He was joking. I was going to say I'd love to sort you guys out, but I can't help you out that much. Did anyone see the turkey? Scottish Linda, I saw the highlights and there were some incredible goals in that game, weren't there?
Really? I didn't watch that. I know Matt was watching it over in Turkey.
This is 7-5, landing next. It is.
Nice.
In from Naples. Hey, that's awesome. Thank you very much, Amy. I'm really glad it's arrived and that you're happy with it.
Alpha India, the oldest 757 in Europe that operates passenger services.
Terry, yes, black mugs will be launched at Task Fair, 100%. Yeah. Lee, we would just do smalls and extra smalls, I think, would be the only kid sizes we can do, if that's what you mean. Yeah, 2.5 hour flight for this 757.
Oh, it's going to vacate in front of us.
36 years old, and this is definitely worth a picture chat. Have a listen to this. Getting a couple of abstract shots as well for the old Guess This Plane feature.
Yeah, I do wish they still made this aircraft too. Maybe in another universe they still did, but sadly not.
Yeah, it's an awesome piece of kit, isn't it?
What's slightly irritating is a modern version of it would have actually been all right.
It would have actually been quite sought after, most probably.
Yeah, it's a shame. Instead, Boeing have opted for an even more elongated MAX aircraft, which, I mean, it's not ready yet, but even that's having its issues.
ATR on the way out on the south side to the Isle of Man. It's ATR 72.
I don't know, Ollie. You can have a look on Flight Radar 24. Usually the Jet 275s don't have a short turnaround time. They usually stay on the ground for quite a while. Not sure why that is. Maybe Jake could answer that question. I know they tend to have one spare one on the ground as well at any given time. Maybe they rotate between that one. But they still do a few flights, a day. 2 or 3 sectors usually.
Phil Tusa saying, I love watching your channel, fellas. Very good indeed. Thank you very much, Phil. Phil, if you don't mind, I'd love you to come over to our YouTube channel. If you just search Airliners Live on your YouTube app and click subscribe, which is completely free, after a minute or two, it will let you talk in the chat. And that's where you're going to find the bulk of our community, Phil. So if you really do enjoy the channel, although we've only got about 1,000 watching over there on our midweeks, which is regular, there's usually a couple of thousand people over there on the weekend shows. So if you really are enjoying the channel and you want to stick around and get involved in the community, then it's probably best you transition over to our YouTube channel there, Phil.
Higher quality as well.
And yeah, you can watch in 4K quality as well, rather than I think 720p you're watching that in Facebook at the moment. But I really appreciate the feedback as well. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Yeah, I think a modern 7.5 could have looked quite nice, to be fair. Bigger engines.
Yeah.
Maybe just more of a slick design.
This EasyJet arriving in from Lisbon. Hey Barry, how are you doing?
Hello. Little wave there from the captain.
Hey Ian, thanks for gifting the first membership of the day, mate. That's gone to Ken Passy. Ken, You've just got yourself 1 month's free membership, business class, which gives you all the access to our emotes to use in the chat, and you've also got a month's worth of discount on your merchandise as well there, mate. So thank you very much for gifting a membership there, Ian.
Yeah, 757X, a new range.
What a name.
Yeah, would have been, I think that would have saved Boeing in many ways. Not completely, but would have got them out of a lot of trouble, put it that way. Because I think there's too much of a rush with Boeing at the moment to get the newest planes out, and I think that's partly what's causing a lot of their issues. Obviously, we can go and watch that documentary they did. Remember was it the one that was based on the Max, wasn't it? It was like the issues with the Maxes.
Yeah.
And it really just blew the cover on a lot of the problems they're having inside internally. But yeah, I think part of that probably is down to how much they're rushing to try and stop the free fall behind Airbus. Because that Airbus A321neo, man, that's dominating now.
Oh, it is. It really is.
Look at Jet 2, for example.
Twitch crew, welcome in. We can see the chat on Twitch. Feel free to get involved and we'll read your name out on stream. And any support you send in on Twitch will show in the bottom right-hand side of your screen as well. Anything purple is Twitch related. As the Jet 2 thunders out at the south side for Izmir. And Laurie, long-term supporter and moderator of the channel, 34 months executive club membership as well. Best aviation channel on YouTube. She's not biased. Chat, you know what I mean? So proud to be a supporter. Best host, best quality, best members, best merch, and all my love from Texas. Thank you very much, Laurie.
Thanks,
really,
Laurie.
Really appreciate that.
Seen you got some decorations up on your wall there as well. One of which, wasn't it Danny Taylor's 1 million artwork as well? Love that.
Nice. Take care, Roger. Enjoy the garden time, mate, and thank you very much for tuning in today.
Thank you for the support though, Laurie.
Drew saying, hi guys, just watching with the crew members on break. Currently working Disney Aladdin at Manchester. Oh, right, so you tech crew, Drew, or are you...
Wow, that's unexpected. Cool.
Are you tech team, or are you in another area?
Are you the actors?
Are you the actors? Let us know. Great to have you all with us.
I see Nigel's in the chat. Nigel, I was in, speaking of Stockport Radio Society, I was in Stockport yesterday. Went to that, the aquarium there. Is it Abyss, is it called?
Yeah.
Went there. It's really cool in there, actually. Got ourselves a new fish tank, so getting some more tropical additions to that.
Yeah, I've been to Abyss quite a few times. They're really knowledgeable, really helpful.
They are, aren't they? Yeah.
And they've got a great selection of fish and flowers and everything.
Oh, it's so cool in there.
Hey, Tracy, welcome back as well. Thank you very much for tuning in.
We've opted for some clown loaches, they're called.
Yeah.
So they're like yellow with like black stripes. They're so cute.
Yeah, and other ones, yeah.
Yeah. And they get quite big, apparently.
Cheers, Gavin. Thanks, mate. Yeah, they do. You've got to watch out with roaches because they can...
They're only about like 2 inches now.
Oh, yeah,
like,
just wait.
Yeah.
Could even be Aladdin.
They could.
Hey, thanks very much, Gavin. And Craig Naylor, Twitch Prime, 19 months. Thank you very much, mate. If you are watching on Twitch and you can support the channel, it'd be massively appreciated. And if we can hit that sub goal, we can also reduce the number of ads on the Twitch stream as well. Or if you want to watch ad-free in 4K, head over to our YouTube channel.
It is cool, Stockport, though, because that's like where they're like dropping the gear down in it on that final approach to 2-3 right. So you're just sitting there watching all these planes going over, and yeah, it's a great view.
Cheers, Beverly. Saying sound quality is amazing, guys. It's loud today, isn't it? I think because there's not much wind, it's really punching through. I kind of put the microphone on the level of where we usually have it, and I was just thinking to myself, was it a touch too loud? But if you guys are enjoying it, then I'll leave it alone.
How big's the tank for them clown loaches? Oh, it's a big tank we've got. Sam got it from one of her friends. Did a good deal on it because they just wanted to get rid of it, I think, because I think they were moving or whatever. So Sam got a really, really good deal on it, and wow, them components, like the filters and stuff, they can get so pricey.
Oh, 100%,
like,
mate.
We went online, we were like, wow, that's how much it's meant to be.
Yeah, we've had a tropical tank for, gosh, 7, 8 years. Probably more, 9 years probably.
Wow.
And yeah, we've been through a fair bit, and a couple of we've got the same as you, like the canister external filters. Ours is a fluval filter.
Right.
So yeah, you got a fair bit of graft in there, mate.
Yeah.
But yeah, those loaches do get very big very quickly.
You have to come over because this tank is massive.
Yeah, I'd love to. Yeah.
Well, it's 300 litres, but it's, I don't know, at least 1 metre long, but maybe longer. Like, well, it's big.
Jen wanted to, like, we've had our fish for quite a while, and they're getting on a bit, and we've kind of like, the numbers been gradually going down as they've been dying and that. And Jen was like, oh, should we maybe just, when these go, just call it a day and get rid of the tank? But every time she thinks about it, she kind of like changes her mind. So now she's kind of in the thing where her dad said, look, if you want a smaller tank, he'll buy her like a new tank.
Oh, yeah.
And she can just get, because Jen really likes catfish.
Oh, yeah.
So we've always had the Corridora catfish. We've always had them. And yeah, she loves them. So she said she wants to get maybe some catfish and a few shrimp. And
Nice.
I really like the I really like the kind of Daniel looking fish, but I guess whatever she wants to get, she'll get, I'm sure. Jake, thank you very much, mate. 41 months, loving the return of the evening show. I am as well, mate. Yeah, it's really good to be back.
Lee saying he'll stick to his snakes so much easier. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, yeah. You got to watch out for cichlids, though, Curtis, because they can be very aggressive. Cichlids of all kinds really can get quite aggressive.
What blows my mind the most though is the cabinets they go on. It's like we got the cabinet, and it just feels like a regular wooden like side
yeah,
table.
but the way it's the angles of the wood is designed to distribute. So that's why they say you can't just buy like a normal wardrobe and put it on.
Yeah, yeah.
They've got like cross bits of wood that all spread the weight out properly.
Wow. It's extremely heavy in a fish tank, like.
Yeah, and you got to make sure like the floor underneath there's no movement in it or anything like that.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised. Even ours is 110 litres.
Yeah.
And when that's full of water, me and Jen struggle to move that.
Because all like the stones and that, they add up a lot as well, like weight wise.
Yeah, yeah. So you're going tropical, aren't you? You're not going.
Yeah.
You're not doing a marine tank.
It's already operational. Fish.
I've always loved to do a marine tank.
That would be so cool.
That'd be incredible.
I guess that's a lot more work, is it? Than like.
Yeah, with marine tanks, you need to balance the water. So obviously you've got salt. You got to get salt into the water. You got to keep a close eye on the levels, the certain levels of the tank, to keep your coral alive. They're very specific. You need to get devices that are like skimmers, which I don't exactly know what they do, but they like do something to the water. It's like coral can be quite delicate from what I understand, and although it looks incredible, I think it's a lot more work and a lot more money as well. Terry, thank you very much for the £2, mate. Really appreciate that. Happy birthday to Gordon Clough. It's Jill's husband's birthday today. Hey, happy birthday, mate. Have a great birthday. It's his 66th birthday today. Hey, fantastic. Hope you're having a good one, mate. Weather's nice for you, hopefully, as well. It is up here. And Mr. English Golfer, 2 years with that gold tail badge. Thank you very much, mate. And yeah, we'll get on to the aviation. I know we've not really done much aviation yet, but it's good to catch up with you all.
Lee's saying don't get a marine tank unless you're rich.
Oh, really? Are they bad? Right, okay.
Sounds more like a hobby thing then to me. Like.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Like any hobby, really, can get quite expensive.
Get some kois in the garden.
That's what Sam has in her parents' house, and they are big kois.
What's ran through DMX? Is it 3-pin or 5-pin? Drew, I must have missed your earlier thing, but I guess you're hanging out with the Lampies then. So DMX can either be 3-pin or 5-pin. It depends. Most pro setups are 5-pin, though, to be fair. And it's what the Lampies use for their side of things, getting signal to the lights and controlling them, things like that. But yeah, I guess you're hanging out with the tech crew Drew. Thank you very much, mate.
Ryanair 737 rolling on 23 left.
Kevin saying, do you want to trade temperatures? It's currently 33 degrees C. No, I'm happy with this, mate, because neither me or Andy have put shorts on today. Neither one of us.
It's nice here.
Soccer pecs, loopy. I'd never want to see another soccer pecs cable in my life, mate. Jill Clough, thank you very much for gifting a membership. Going to Barry. Hey, Barry and Emma picking up that membership there. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah, I always remember the old soccer pecs days. When in Power off, was it Power we used to run off them? I think it was, right? I'm not tripping there. It's been a while. Sure, we used to fan out all our power to the subs and the array with soccer.
Yeah, Rob, that's another thing as well. You know, leaving in a tank when you go on holiday and stuff, like, paranoid that something could happen to it.
We've been all right. It's You can get like feeding blocks and stuff. They do tend to go a bit mouldy though if you're away for a week. But tank-wise, I mean, as long as your stand's flat, it takes a massive force for that thing to go anywhere, you know.
Yeah, when we were filling it up with water, I was fully expecting it just to buckle and collapse.
Oh, really?
Because the tank itself, empty, was so heavy. And I was like, wow, with water in as well, this is going to be like astronomically heavy.
Gosh.
But now it's fine.
Have you seen the weather for next week? It's going to be 25 plus degrees. Really? Yikes. Matt Smith will be used to it anyway.
He's fine. I'll make a change for him though, won't it?
Might be working from home next week. Getting the deck in.
EasyJet's A320. Taxiing off 23 right. Just coming in.
That's in from Santorini. And Craig is saying it's 42 currently here in Turkey.
Wow.
Yikes.
Bit warm.
26 in Donny from Monday. Chat, what did I tell you? As soon as we move in, I said summer can come.
There you go.
And we're moving in on Thursday, Friday. Bosh, barbecue on Monday.
I was saying you've not missed much last few weeks.
Yeah, boosh. Tell you what, better get myself to B&Q, and I think we're just going to get a cheap barbecue to see us through, and then we'll save up for a good one, I think.
We haven't got one yet, so...
Oh, hey, there you go. Monday meeting.
I'll go with you.
We'll go together and we'll pick one. It's a date, Brownie.
There you go.
That sounds good.
Hey, this one's bound going free. You can pay for it and I'll have the free one.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. No, that'd be good, that. We'll go and have a look.
Oh, for furniture set each. There you go.
Yeah. I'll have it on Wednesdays. You can have it on Thursdays.
I'll have the table, you have the chairs.
Yeah. 2 legs each.
Just chopping it off.
Call us the Wobble Brothers.
Captain Mark's in the chat. Is he flying home, as he did say?
Oh, Captain Mark.
World's finest, they say. Say he's flying back from Sharm now. Be about midnight when he gets home. Wow.
That's a long flight. The old Egypt run.
Hope you had a great trip. He came into the office the other day, actually. Said hello. Well, yesterday that was.
And Bully's special prize.
He's left you a present on your desk.
I'm sure only... Oh, Mark has?
Yeah, you can imagine what it is.
Oh, right, okay. It's funny, I think people of my generation literally only know about Bully from Peter Kay, I think. I think that's the only reason I know what it even is, because of Peter Kay's stand-up about it.
Or have you ever had a sick day in school and you end up just surfing through the channels?
I tell you what, mate, I'm a repair shop kind of guy.
All right.
I do love a bit of the repair shop.
Is that what you're going to get set up in your house?
100%. Yeah,
start fixing people's
The whole
watches.
house is a repair shop, I think. No, it's not. It's good. But yeah, no, I do enjoy a bit of the repair shop. I don't know. I just quite like seeing things being, fixed and made good, and I love all that.
What is it from Egypt? That must be about a 5-hour flight, wasn't it? Which,
I can't remember.
if it is, that's a long flight for a low coster. When you go down to Tenerife and stuff if you go on Ryanair, I think 4 hours is pushing it for how long you want to be on an all economy 7.3 with no anything.
Oh, watch out, Conrad's here. Whoever's blocking the big parking spot at the front, Conrad needs to get his wagon in, guys. Turning up late, you said. How you doing, mate? You planning to go out anytime soon?
I suppose this weather is where the camper vans shine.
Yeah, we very, very, very nearly bought a camper van
Oh yeah.
At the beginning of the year, a cheap old no power steering VW, and it's very, very good that we didn't, because if we did, we wouldn't have been able to afford to get the house.
Oh yeah.
But I had no idea that we were going to find a house. I just didn't think we'd find one. Take it easy, Amy. Thank you very much for tuning in.
Yeah, Danny, I'd love to get Neil's. Of course, he's going to be very busy now to write a bit in the newsletter about his new job and stuff.
That'd be great.
For those who don't know, Neil's a good friend of ours. Helped on the channel with a bit of content, and he came to the task fair last year, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
He has now been offered a job with Brussels Airlines as a first officer. So he's going to be a pilot for them. I'm sure he'll be flying to Manchester sometime soon as well as a result.
Yeah, congratulations, mate.
And yeah, it's great news. So he's had his pilot sort of journey throughout the time of knowing him. He did an article a couple of months ago about him getting his commercial pilot's license, and he did it the long way, didn't he? He did it the hard way of working 2 or 3 jobs at once to fund it. He worked in a flight sim center for a bit. I know he did a couple of other jobs as well, like management jobs. And he built up his hours in, I think it was a Cessna 172, a DA40, and a DA62, I think, or a DA60. Can't remember, one of the two. And he built up his hours and grafted that way. Now he's finally there.
Conrad saying, I am going to the caravan park at the weekend, just a local near Winsford. Hey, enjoy it, mate. Should be some nice weather, that. Enjoy that. I'd love nothing more than to have a camper van like what's in your picture, Conrad, and go down to Mildenhall or somewhere like that and just pull up and just watch the planes all day. That'd be because you got your own little space then, haven't you? That's the thing I really like about it. You can sit out the front a bit and then go inside for a bit.
It's all yours as well, isn't it? It's your home, essentially.
Seb saying, I know you didn't want a party to annoy the neighbours. Well, I'd agree with that even more now, Seb, because our street is so quiet. Ridiculously quiet. It's strange. It's very peaceful. Very, very peaceful, and we didn't expect it. So yeah, I definitely won't be having any big parties. I'd love to have a couple of people over just for a nice barbecue or whatever, but yeah, we definitely won't be shouting and hollering all night. But yeah, with regards to FIFA, I'm all right. I'm in the room that's on the semi side that's not attached to anything. And I do need to rein it in a bit, to be honest. I need to chill out. But listen, you not got long, mate. What date is it? You got FIFA yet?
Who's a Seb?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Anthony Lee Powell. Hello, welcome. Thank you very much for tuning in. And Ayal tuning in from Connecticut. Welcome to you. Roger Knott, welcome.
Dual runway operations for the rest of today's show as well. That finishes at about 8 p.m. and that's roughly when the RVP closes as well. So we'll be going as late as possible before we get manually kicked out.
It's expensive. Yeah. Yeah, it is, mate.
What's that, FIFA?
No, the Conrad just talking about having his camper van.
Oh, right. Because FIFA is expensive, but certain websites.
Yeah, I can imagine, because I guess the trouble with a camper van is you want to go as many places. But I guess the more you travel in it, the older, not older it's going to get, but, the more miles it's going to have on it. It's going to need more repairs, isn't it? 'Cause you kind of get disjointed a bit between thinking, oh yeah, I've got a house on wheels, but actually you've got a van. And the more you drive the van, the more it's going to cost you. So I guess it is like a balancing act, with do you want to put the miles on it, but at the same time you still want to enjoy it as well. Hakan tuning in from the RVP. Welcome, mate. Hope you're having a great time. Thank you very much for tuning in today.
I can hear our stream somewhere here at the RVP.
I just took my headphones off and checked
Checked
it was my
on.
phone or
Yeah.
my laptop. I can hear our stream, so yeah, there's somebody watching it somewhere around here. Jet 2 over on the south side.
Where's this going to? Because I've just thought, surely Matt Smith's plane's going to be departing at some point.
That is on the way to Antalya.
That'll be it. There you
So
go.
that's the plane that is on the way to pick Matt Smith up for us. Don't be late. There he is. There's Bossman downstairs.
Mate.
Backhand.
Oh, that's going to be a late shift for those on board, though, isn't it? They're just leaving now. They're not going to be getting back here at Manchester till probably 3:30 in the morning, something like that.
Yeah.
That's a late shift.
Just off to the table, Andy, on your front. He's giving you a wave there. There he is.
Hey.
Legend.
Yeah, so this is Matt Cam Smith's Uber ride. Going to go down to Antalya, pick him up, take him and the family all the way back to Manchester. I'm sure they'll have a nice flight. I mean, that's the kind of flight where you just want to sleep in it.
Yeah, I think especially he's had. It looks like he's had quite a jam-packed holiday as well. With they've been out. I've been following his Instagram, and he's been out doing loads of things, absolutely loads of things, and looks like he's really had a good time. So fair.
And
fair play.
The heat drains you a lot. Like,
I can imagine.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
So,
hey, Conrad, thank you so much, mate. Putting 10 Airliners Live gifted memberships into the hat. Thank you so much for that. Cheers, Conrad.
let's get the mega bongs in the chat. Thank you, Conrad.
Appreciate that. I'm gonna apologise for not running up and downstairs, mate, but it's very hot and I've been lifting things all day. But if you want me to, I will run downstairs and press the button for you. But thank you very much for the 10 gifted memberships, mate. That really does help the channel. We cannot continue to do what we do on Airliners Live without your support, folks. And if you can support us, hit the dollar symbol, then click gifted membership, and it just allows us to continue doing what we're doing here on Airliners Live, providing as much content as we can, completely free for everybody. And it's all because of you guys supporting the channel. So thank you very much.
Someone needs to message Matt a picture of this. Like, there you go.
Let me do it. I can do it.
There's your plane.
Your plane's getting ready to go.
She's on the way. Is she on time? Let's have a look. So this flight is meant to depart 4:30, so it is running a little bit late. About 30 minutes late, 35 minutes.
I'll put it in the mod chat. Your taxi is en route to Mr. Smith.
Well, it will be. There's quite a few planes holding on 2-3 left. There's 4 planes holding at the moment. I can also see, looks like a bit of smoke down there. Let's have a look at that. Not on the runway, just beyond the airfield. There's a plume of smoke over there.
Is that hatch open under the rear door? It's I think it's just a vent.
Is it the back?
Yeah, I'll be at the back of the aircraft.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
It's just a vent. Nothing to be concerned about. Something to be concerned about though. 757 on the taxi out for Burgas. And we'll be seeing that very shortly. Thanks again, Conrad, for the 10, mate.
Great head trimmer for those bushes on the south side. To be fair, Practically Geek, they were a lot worse. And like last year at some point, or the year before actually, maybe. I don't know who it was, but I feel like I overheard that it was the Aviation Society who had a big part of it, who went over and trimmed a lot of the bushes and things on the lineup spot. Which I'm trying to figure out where that is. Is that right there? Is it? A bit more to the left, I think. But yeah, that got pretty overgrown over the sort of last few years, and then now it's pretty good view-wise.
Sitting in the garden after work and watching you on my phone, saying, Tony. Hey, Tony, I hope you got a nice cold one in your hand, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in. I can't wait to be able to type that exact message in a stream sometime soon, mate. Thanks very much for tuning in. And Chris Dunn, welcome to you as well. Lovely sunny afternoon and work is finished. Hey, put your feet up now, Chris. Enjoy it.
You'll be there on Fridays, watching Matt's stream and then watching the planes go over you as you see him go out on the stream.
Why not?
That'd be good.
Why not?
I think Tony P has the same. I think he lives under the approach as well.
Oh, right. Nice. And you said England are on Friday as well, didn't you?
Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Playing,
I'll watch that.
playing Denmark.
I think tomorrow we're aiming to stay there for the first night. So
Whoa.
all being well.
That's an exciting time, that.
Yeah. I'm just looking forward to settling in, mate. Now I'm really I'm ready now just to do the last bit, settle in, do my usual stuff. And I must admit, Seb has been putting a few screenshots together of some really nice liveries he's been flying in MSFS. It's kind of got me itching to fly again.
Oh, yeah.
And we've got the triple next week as well.
Nice.
If you're typing that on a stream, you might be a little late.
Tomorrow, 5 p.m. it is. Yo, that's a really good time.
Nice.
Maybe you can play some games after.
Hey, J-Wings, no worries, mate. Enjoy it. Really glad you're tuning in. And Conrad, if you do, please come and say hello, mate, after the stream. We'd love to have a chat and say thank you, because I know you've supported the stream a lot recently, mate. And even if you hadn't, we'd love to chat with you as well. But especially so that you've supported us so much, just shake your hand and give you a personal thank you as well.
I just hope the England game is a bit more entertaining than the last one.
Yeah, it really wasn't fun, was it, the last one?
No, I don't know if Serbia were just playing really well. I know they weren't bad at all. But man, England didn't half invite it.
Yeah, I just felt like they didn't really have much drive, you know? That's kind of what I felt. And again, I'm not really a football know-it-all, but just watching it felt like very laid back.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, John. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the triple. It'd just be nice just to have a nice long-haul aircraft in the sim, and now we've got things that I can be doing during the day, and I've started playing on the Xbox a lot, John, actually. I put FIFA on the Xbox rather than the PC because it just seems to be a lot more stable. So that frees up my PC so I could potentially do a longer flight, which I didn't really used to like, and then play something on the Xbox and then land it later, or go out and do some stuff in the garden and come back and land it. So I think I'll get some good use out of the triple.
The Jet 2757 is going to be taken off very shortly. I wonder if she'll sneak in before the Neo. Look at that view. That's gorgeous.
And Susie saying the Emirates is about 2 hours out. We usually wrap on the Emirates, but we'll see. We'll see what's coming in around then, because that's a bit earlier than the sort of 22:30 that it usually comes in. Yeah, to be honest, Seb, I'll probably do Heathrow to Manchester and back in the triple. Let's be honest.
That'd be a dream shuttle service, that. Manchester to Liverpool.
Yeah. Manny Heathrow, yeah, John knows.
Didn't Fezzer fly on the triple when he went to Vegas? One of his many stints that he did.
Yeah, I think he did, yeah. Is it BA triple, I think?
Yeah.
Oh, the official PMDG trailer is premiering now. Oh, right, nice. To be honest, mate, I think I've seen everything I need to see about the triple already, to be honest. Don't really think there's much that the trailer can show me. It's such a anticipated aircraft that I think everyone's kind of found out as much as they can about it.
Another Jet 2757 taxiing out. But first of all, let's catch this Neo departing. Off to get Matt Cam Smith, bring him home.
Hiya, Jake. How you doing, mate? Great to see you, dude. Have you finished all your exams now, buddy? I'm nearly in, Jake. Another couple of days, mate, and I'll be... my desk is arriving on Saturday. So I hope to be back in the Discord with you boys maybe over the weekend or into next week, and maybe getting the old Kiowa. I know Gabby's keen for that.
Yeah, too. You flew on the 777-200. What's getting released next week? Is it a 300 series? Or have you got both?
I don't know. I think it's... I have no idea. John will know. I'm so out of whack. I just know it's a triple. Sun Express arriving in from Antalya.
Here we go. Jet 2 Neo finally starting a takeoff roll. Feels like just last week that he went. I think it was Wednesday last week when we were setting up for the evening show that we've seen him go on another Jet 2 A321neo. He's really got lucky with them.
This is 300. 200's coming later.
All right.
Oh, nice, mate. And then is it off to college after that, Jake? Just live stream, Jake. Just do DCS streams full time, why not?
Okay, first 757 departure of the show. Now lined up on 2-3 left.
About 4 hours, 20 minutes pier, roughly.
Yeah, it's not a short flight.
Oh, wow. You're looking to do sixth form and then go into the RAF as a pilot. Fair play, Jake. Fair play, mate.
A lot of Turkish routes floating about at the moment. Here she goes. There's a slight shame that Matt's not flying on one of these. I think he settled quite nicely with the middle ground of the A321neos. If all goes to plan, we should be on one of these in September when we go to Corfu. Fingers crossed. And then we've got another Jet 2757 Alpha Echo on the reg. This is the third 7.5 we've seen during today's show, just the first hour or so. And this one's heading off to Palma de Mallorca. I think there's a Ryanair heading off to Marrakesh first. Off she goes. Off to Africa.
Hey, nice one, comrade. Really glad you like it, mate. Thanks very much to your wife for ordering it. And Tom and Ann, thank you very much. Gifting the membership. That's gone to Hazza. Thank you very much.
Cheers, Dominan. Hope you're okay, folks. Yeah, Practical Geek. I mean, a flight's a flight. If you're on a nice seat and stuff and you've got in-flight entertainment and good meals and stuff, then I don't think it really matters too much what size of plane you're on. It'd be nice to have a bit more space, but it comes to the point on a long-haul flight, I find that you just kind of lose yourself in your little area anyway. So, but yeah, it would be nice to have a bit of a bigger plane, right, than an A319. Didn't British Airways used to use an A318 on their transatlantic flights? It was like an all-business config.
Yeah, it looked very, very smart, that.
Yeah.
It did look good. But again, it feels slightly odd, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, thanks very much, Sue's gifted a membership to the community as well. That's gone to Tony H.
Cheers, Suze.
Thank you very much.
Jet 2757 waiting to take off. She's got the runway clear in front of her, so I'd imagine the takeoff roll will start right now.
'No, I've not seen anything about that, Peter, but Peter just saying, anybody know why the Dutch King is in Carlisle on a Gulfstream, and it's got Dutch, Apache and Chinooks in close proximity as well.
Ah, odd.
That's a lot of firepower, isn't it? I mean, what are you going to do with an Apache?
Two 737 Max 8 on the taxi out.
And Dave, cheers for the membership, mate. Thank you very much. Gifting another membership.
What the heck, Suze? I've met the Dutch King and Queen when I was in Berlin. What?
Oh, nice. Jake saying that when he went away a couple of years ago, he managed to bag the seat next to the door, so I had loads of leg room. Yeah, we had something similar on a flight to Barcelona. We ended up getting lucky, and that's when you're in, a standard configuration. That there is a major upgrade, isn't it?
It is.
It's just like the best. I mean, if I was flying, I would be paying extra for that all day.
It's definitely cheaper than business class.
Couple of aircraft lining up though, ready to go. An EasyJet holding in the EasyJet corner. That's bound for Split. Certainly a destination on my bucket list with flights in when I get it all set up. And the Jet 2 A321 is just pulling onto the runway now. It's on its way to Kos. And we got a TUI just behind it, bound for Larnaca.
Netherlands Air Force have an annual exercise in the Lake District, being based at Carlisle Airport. There you go.
Oh, that's why then. I was going to say, Mark, like, yeah, you got the king over and you need to protect him, but if he's driving down the street and you're following him in Apache and someone runs out, you do blast him with a missiles. Hey, Venkman, good to see you, mate. Hey, Mr. Simpson, how are you doing? Mass Evo should be back tomorrow evening, fingers crossed.
Nice. Scrap Senorita Massivo. So loud. There's got a lot of planes departing on today's show. It's just every time I look over, there's a handful of aircraft waiting to go.
Yeah, chat, did anything happen just before we went online? Because we had 2 aircraft come off 2-3 left side, cross over directly towards us on Bravo 1 and come back this way as if they had landed on 2-3 left or they'd returned to gate. Did we miss anything, chat? Because there was 1 aircraft or 2 aircraft, I think it was, wasn't it, that crossed. And then there was another 7-3, I would assume a Ryanair, but another 7-3 waiting to cross as well.
7 planes. Looking to use the runway at the moment for departures. 4 of which are holding short, and 3 are crossing over now. Leading the pack there is the Aer Lingus ATR 72. Should be heading back to Dublin.
Yeah, nothing on the approach, so they can get these few planes across. Turkish Airlines back to Istanbul, followed by the Jet 2 for Alicante. Didn't see anything. Yeah, weird. I mean, it was literally as we were setting up. It was... we might have to go back on Flight Radar replay and see what it was.
Change runways through the day. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they were on 05s this morning.
Were they?
Mm.
Well, there you go.
Well, I think Matt I'm only going off what I saw Matt Smith say. They just changed direction, so I'd assume.
Yeah. I know he had one of the Jet 275s had an emergency landing last night, actually, as well.
It did. It was a hydraulic issue, I think.
Seemed to get down on the ground safely.
Yeah, it does make me wonder with Jet 2, because we are seeing quite a few of the 75s not having major difficulties, but certainly requiring attention, and it seems to have ramped up a bit more recently as well.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, I think some of them are getting on a bit, I'm afraid. A bit like the 2 E76s, really, when they were going. I think the retirement of one of them was delayed because it went tech.
Mm.
Got stuck out in Palma de Mallorca, I think.
Hey, Matt Carter. Hope you're doing well.
Hello.
Oh, have we added questions, have we, to the community group?
Yeah, just very basic ones, just to kind of stop any, big bot groups or whatever.
Okay.
And some rules, of course.
What's your schedule this week, Jake Simpson? Yeah, it is hot. I bet it's hot down on the apron, mate. It's supposed to get hotter next week as well.
EasyJet A320neo taking off. One of the EasyJet Europe fleets.
I was on one of the 76's last flights from Mexico.
Oh,
Definitely
wow.
a throwback compared to the Dreamliner which I went on there. Yeah, I bet it would have been nice though to say you were on one of those last flights, AT.
I didn't know they did Mexico. I thought they only did like Europe. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they did some Cancun routes and stuff.
And Debbie saying, I'm so excited. After being made redundant in March, I start a new job next week.
Hey!
Hey, congratulations, Debbie. I'm sure you'll love it.
Congrats.
Let's get some celebration emotes in the chat, guys, for Debbie. Starting a new job next week. That's great news. Problem is, Debbie, you're just starting back as the sun comes out. I'm only joking. I'm sure you'll be looking forward to getting back.
Not a massive amount of runway being used there by the Jet2 737. Yeah, big congratulations, Debbie. Hope you enjoy it.
That's odd for them, isn't it? The 7.3s.
Hmm. Oh, really, Suze? Well, good luck with that. Returns to work next week after a month off.
Wow. It's a long time off. I don't like big long breaks off work like that.
Mm.
I find I don't know. I feel unsettled going back after I've had all that time off. Paul's back in after 2 months off after a finger injury as well.
Wow. I don't think I've ever had that long off, like as an adult, like anywhere near.
No, I don't think.
I've had like
I
2
don't think
weeks
I
off
have.
was the most I've ever had.
I think even when I was really ill last year,
Yeah.
I don't think I missed it. If I did miss a day, it was the odd day here and there, wasn't it?
Mm. I didn't think this TUI would use this much runway. Maxes don't usually need a lot more.
Hey, Paula. Getting ice creams off the boss. Tell you what, it's a good boss, that Paula. Letting you watch Airliners live as well. What does he not know?
It's good management right there.
And thank you all for tuning in on the Wednesday evening. I hope you're all having a great week so far. I'm looking forward to Sunday, actually. Getting the Super Sunday show back and swinging.
Yeah.
And back to work on Monday, we think. All being well.
I had 4 years off when I got my inheritance, same Tony. Wow. That must be
Yeah.
bizarre go back to work after that.
Yeah, it's a strange one for me, that, Tony, because at the moment I dread retirement, but maybe as I get older I might really start to look forward to it.
Mm.
Oh, you're literally watching and talking about the boss at the same time? Tell you what, if I'll get a job at Paula's.
Yeah. Any jobs going?
Lufthansa A321 just touching down. Nice IAEs on board. A321 when, John? When? If they need any beta testers, I have now got a full setup ready to go. So, you know what I mean? Mr. Amir would like to do a nice deal. That EasyJet in from Naples, A320. And Key News Aviation tuning in from Barcelona in Spain.
Hey.
Number 2. It was a midlife gap year that got extended. 25 hours part-time now as the house is paid for. I think that's the nice way of doing it, Tony, isn't it? Nice kind of work-life balance. $319 is $319 clear. Do you mean, what do you mean, John? Listen, I'll take any plane Amir wants to throw at me, mate. Don't you worry. Because you know out of everybody I'm going to break it. So I think I'd be quite a valuable member of the team, to be honest. Because I'll do the stupid stuff that no one else will do in it. Yeah, Matt. That's something I've always thought about, mate. Especially when we were committing to the mortgage. The thought did cross my mind, albeit briefly, and I don't really want to put too much emphasis on it, if I'm honest. What sort of lifespan does this type of entertainment have, and how long would airliners' life in its current format continue, you know?
Yeah. Who knows?
It's strange, isn't it? It's a very big change in how people consume entertainment over the last few years. And listen, I'll still stream when I'm 60 odd if you want. Can't promise I won't be grumpy and moaning about everything even more than I do now.
Oh, we've got a retro 737 MAX 10 coming in. Wow, not seen one of these for a while.
One of the last few of these available now. You won't see these for much longer, guys.
I know they only fly the MAX 14s these days.
Yeah. And the 757X is finally releasing next week after 60 years of waiting.
However, the 777X still having issues, but
8K, 16K, yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Do wonder, don't you, where things like this will go in the future. I think
one thing's for sure, we'll be pushing all the boundaries for as long as we can. Don't you worry about that, chat.
I think live streaming in general is like becoming more of a mainstream thing, though. So who knows how far that'll go. I think people want to see things now, don't they? And they want things instantly and at their fingertips. You know, with this kind of content, it's like, which airport do I want to watch? You know, it's not like I sit here and watch a TV show about airports where they pick what we're looking at. It's like I get to pick what airport, what time, who I tune in to.
I don't know. I think the thing is with sort of live streams and stuff is I think it's kind of live streams lends itself well, I think, as an entertainment forum, because if you think about TV, it was always right. I don't know. Let's just say, take for example the X Factor final. Now I'm not saying it's a good show or whatever. I don't know, but everyone would say, "Oh, did you watch the X Factor final on Saturday?" Everyone would get ready to watch it, or the Britain's Got Talent final. Everyone would tune in to watch it, and I think that's why sort of this style of live stream does well, because you're getting a lot of people who are all meeting at the live stream together and discussing the live stream. And I think that's why it kind of isn't such a massive jump away from TV and stuff like that. And it's a lot more personal. You can really hyper choose the content that you want, rather than, like you say, you just, if you're into aviation, you may be lucky that there's an airport program on TV once in a while.
That's it. Live streams are the modern day pub. That's pretty deep, in it.
Wow, yeah.
Said. Oh, look who's up here.
Mate, I just saw that fly up. What is it?
Oh, God. Little bird. Hey, hello. There's a big bird there. An Airbus A320.
Hey, Chuck, how you doing, mate? We are live Wednesday afternoons now. Friday mornings, Sunday mornings are our current schedule. Cheers, Sierra Alpha. Yeah, I'm the same, mate. I find it hard to watch aviation live streams where there's not really sort of any interaction, if you know what I mean. And I'm sure there's a place for that, and we've tried it on our channel as well. So it just didn't fit.
Yeah, I think there's like two categories, isn't there? But one kind of includes the other. So there's like just put this on in the background while I work. You know, maybe that's a music stream, maybe that's more of a webcam feed, and you can just see what planes are coming in and out. And I'll watch them. And we have them in the office, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
But then you've also got the next tier up of like, it's also a show. So like we'll have like Sid Squad on in the office, and they're good times for us to watch because they do like evening streams as we're working in the office in the day. But theirs is also a show. So it's like they're talking, having banter, interviewing people, and you can do both. You can have it on in the background or you can watch it as a show. And I think that's what we do as well.
One thing I've always really wanted to do on Airliners Live, if we had the bandwidth to do it, was have a second stream running alongside this one, where we mix-minused out our commentary.
Oh, yeah.
And we just had aviation audio on that one for the people who don't want the commentary.
Yeah.
And we just put adverts on that stream or something to get some revenue in from it.
Yeah.
And keep these streams at the same time, I think would be a really cool thing to do.
I think it is technically doable as well with this microphone and stuff.
I just wonder how much that microphone picks up a view. I can't imagine it's too much.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's definitely a big question, isn't it, of where live streaming will be in years' time. You don't know what will... It's not what technology will be available, it's about what will be mainstream. So, like, right now, I'm sure there are things where you can, like, go in VR. I'm sure Practically Geek will know this. And watch, like, a sports game in VR. And it's like, I think that's what Facebook were trying to do with Meta and stuff. Like, you go there with your mates, you can see your mates sat next to you and you're cheering on this sports team in VR. But it's just not, like, practical, is it, these days? Like, people don't do that. Like, whereas just watching a stream on your phone is practical. And maybe one day it will be practical, but you don't know what will be the next widely adopted thing.
Yes, it sounds stupid, but in the World Cup, me and John video called each other.
Oh, yeah.
And watched the World Cup on WhatsApp. And it was pretty normal, I think. So I can definitely see a market for that sort of thing.
Yeah, I'd do that. I'd love that.
Any sign of a blue cap yet? Saying Martin, no, we've not got any blue caps on order at the moment. But Martin, if you really want one, mate, drop me an email and I'm sure I can sort one out for you. Nice blue cap with a nice white clear logo on it. That'll look pretty trendy, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
We all remember the reveal you lads made here on April 1st about your future plans for streaming. What did I say again? I can't remember. It's probably some stupid thing that I wrote, Henna.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
I can't remember what I wrote. It was something daft, I think. Need a terminal cam. People getting off the planes.
Yeah, something tells me there's a GDPR issue right there. Reactions. You know, like how you got the pits camera in like racing where they're interviewing like the team and that.
And hashtag, thank you very much for the £2 donation, saying thanks for the keyring. It's super jangly now. Hey, thank you very much for ordering it, mate. You've supported our content there with your order. Thank you very much. And thanks to everyone who's supported the channel so far today. Joanne on Facebook saying it's 7 years until I retire. I'm definitely counting down the days.
Got like a little countdown timer on your phone, have you? My mum retires next year. She's very much looking forward to it. She's already gone down to part-time.
Your mum does a lot of travelling, doesn't she, though? So I bet she's looking forward to seeing a few places and that.
That's it. She's done it quite properly, you know. She's like spent her life building up her pension and stuff, and now she's got like a good retirement ahead.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't have, and I should really look at is a pension.
Yeah, my dad doesn't. He doesn't have, you know, a house. He doesn't have a
Don't have a house?
No, yeah, he rents, and it kind of just always said to me, you know, make sure you try and get on that property ladder, you know, when you can.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a... and biting a bit of plastic, obviously. There was a couple upstairs, an elderly couple upstairs who were renting. I think it was out of choice for them, though, but yeah, no, that's one thing I should really look at is a pension, because Jen's always been in a pension because she's worked at the same place, so she's sound. But yeah, I do need to look at that.
Few bird strikes on 2-3 left. I'm not sure, Comrade, if that's more than usual. I don't know. I've not been keeping tabs on that. It's always been a bit of a slight issue here at Manchester with the amount of wildlife we have.
Yeah, practically geek. I tried watching Twitch on VR, and it's great for the first half an hour, but then it does get a bit... It's not nice. You can't relax watching it on there.
Do you reckon that's because it's not quite clear enough, do you reckon? Or?
I don't think the resolution is good enough, and your eyes are very, very close to the screens, I think is the other problem.
Bit of a limitation, isn't it, really?
And obviously you're just wearing this big thing on your head.
Yeah.
Chris is 117 days, not that I'm counting.
That's not far away.
Hey Joanna, how you doing?
Hey, hello.
This EasyJet anyway, arriving in from Faro after a 2-hour 39-minute flight, A319. And Alan Watches, good afternoon, welcome.
Yeah, when you see the A319s with EasyJet, it's slightly more common to see them with the EasyJet Europe subsidiary. So that means they've got the Oscar Echo designation on the old registration. Although I think some of the EasyJet UK fleet have them as well, but not as many. They're getting rid of them as well, slowly. I think planes or airlines like EasyJet kind of want to get planes that hold more people because, well, cost per passenger goes down and potential amount of money they can make goes up, and for more busy routes as well where slots are limited and, you know, the amount of planes they can fly in and out are a bit lower, then they can actually get more passengers.
I don't think there is one, Curtis, or if there is, I don't know about it, mate. Asking if there's an app where you can track turbulence for your flight.
That's pretty advanced, but...
Yeah, I don't think that would be a... I don't know is the honest answer, mate, actually. I don't want to say it doesn't exist, but I've never heard of it.
Yeah. I don't know if you did a flight plan, would that tell you things like turbulence? But like it would tell you briefly about weather, wouldn't it, I guess? But
I don't know how they do it. I think John would probably have more of an understanding on it than me.
Yeah. Yeah, it was Austrian registered, Kevin. Oscar Echo. They have a couple of different subsidiaries. They have EasyJet Switzerland as well, I think, and maybe even EasyJet Netherlands, maybe, from memory. Obviously, we don't see much of any of that here. It's just a lot of EasyJet, the British designated, and quite a lot of EasyJet Europe as well.
Hey, no worries, Venkman. Hope the traffic's not too bad for you, mate.
Oh, there's 45 in EasyJet, is there? I suppose, does EasyJet have a bigger fleet, though? Because we see a few here at Manchester, though. Make a sim brief plan and look at the OFP.
Yeah. Next aircraft to arrive with us. We're just visual with that now. Is a 2E73 in from Paphos.
Hello from Miami. Yo, hello.
Hey, you're welcome. When you're self-employed, you never retire, saying Andrew. Yeah, I kind of get that impression. It's, I mean, I don't really. I think I'd just get bored, to be honest.
Yeah.
You have to be doing something. I don't know, if at least if I wasn't working, I'd at least try and have a set of lads together where we can say, oh, you know, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday we meet at the airport or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, just something like that.
You get people who do that, don't you?
Yeah.
Some of Sam's mates who are like quite religiously on the mound every Sunday, aren't they? You see them as you pull in.
That'll be me and you, Brownie, soon.
That's it.
Unless you swan off to the USA and then you'll be on WhatsApp on the mound with me instead.
Whoa, look at that.
Middle of the night.
Look what I've seen. 2E737 just touched down. The name is Freedom as well. That's quite nice. Just off the nose there. Maybe she's just retired.
Why can I hear Jen shouting freedom at the top of her voice in a Scottish accent there?
Oh, yeah. Bit of Braveheart. Oh, no, Joanna, that's the worst. It's always nerve-wracking getting a flat tyre indicator on your car.
Especially nowadays that so many cars don't have spare tyres anymore.
Oh, yeah?
Which I think is the dumbest thing ever. They give you this stupid stuff that you're supposed to squirt inside it. It never works.
No.
Following this aircraft in from Geneva is the EasyJet A320. You can just get that fixed, John, really, really cheap. There's places where if you've got a puncture, you can just take it in and they'll just fix it. You don't have to put a full new tyre on, depending where the puncture is. And there's a place near us at work, I'm sure he did it for like, what? Remember, it's like 20, 30 quid or something.
Yeah, I can't remember.
He just sorts it out for you, John.
I used to have this Fiat Punto. I suppose it's probably the same with
I
any.
remember your Fiat Punto.
Yeah.
That orange one. Like.
Yeah. I remember cars like that, though, like, and I think it's the same with most like little hatchbacks. Tyres are so cheap. You might as well just get a new one. But now when you get into bigger cars, they do go up pretty quick.
Yeah, Kevin, I had that, mate. When we were in Anglesey, the tyre popped down on the flipping beach.
Uh-huh.
And we had a 20-minute drive back to where we were staying and had to keep pumping it up, driving 2 minutes, pumping it up, driving again.
Another arrival, just non-stop arrivals here. You have the Emirates A380 about an hour and 20 minutes away as well. Hopefully the lighting stays quite nice for that. It's looking like one of the better evenings today.
When are we going to B&Q?
I don't know. Spend a fortune again.
I know.
It's just
Might nip in on Friday after the breakfast run if I can come.
every time you go B&Q, you're just like, how much? Like,
Yeah,
adds up
we have
quick.
spent so much on paint. Like, oh my days, I don't even want to think about it.
You just don't want to go with the cheap stuff with paint.
Yeah, because you end up having to do loads.
Yeah. We have the upstairs ceiling above the stairs, and we put masking tape all over it because it was like still quite nicely done. It was still white, so we could paint the walls. Went to paint the walls, take the masking tape off, and they must have used quite cheap paint because it just pulled all the paint off.
God.
Just some masking tape. So now we have to paint the ceiling. UI.com. UI.com. Where is this? This is Manchester Airport.
Yeah, welcome, Ryan.
Streaming from the runway visitor park. Yeah.
Yeah, and if the sun's going to be out this weekend, chat, make sure you come down because there's no better place to be when the sun's out. Bring a nice picnic blanket. Get yourself set up. It's going to be a nice weather week, I think, coming up, hopefully.
Wonder if this Sunday's going to be nice.
I hope it's not going to be too hot on Sunday. It's like a greenhouse down there when it's like that. Alpha Charlie's gone tech in Crete, has it? Gosh. If I was Jet2, I'd be seriously thinking now, like, this is just getting silly now, isn't it? Seems to be all the time. You're just seeing another one.
Yeah. They are costing quite a bit now, aren't they, in disruptions and maintenance? And not to mention, 757s use a lot more fuel than the Neos. TUI have sent some of their planes to Manila for repainting. Wow, it's a long way. I assume that's the Dreamliners, maybe?
Oh, nice, Manchester Aviation. Have a great time, mate. Helvetic next to land. Unfortunately, not the E2 for us today.
How many 75s does Jet2 have left? I'm not sure. About 5, I'd say. I'm sure Seb will know.
I'll hope for 05s on Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
If Matt's back, I think that'd be a nice switch up.
Yeah.
Apparently the picnic club's here on Sunday as well.
Hey. That'd be nice.
Wonder if I'll still be awake by Sunday. Wonder if I can get the motorhome in the RVP. Conrad, they do. I have seen them on the car park a few times. Obviously, you can't move it past the car park, but you can certainly drive into the RVP with one I've seen before.
Yeah, I just recommend getting there nice and early. Yeah, Jill, that's right. There's never a... I mean, today's lovely, like, temperature-wise. But problem with us in the UK, isn't it? Like, we're all set for the cold, and we get fed up with the cold, and then it goes hot, and we're not ready for it. And it gets too hot. Lovely view there of the Helvetic Embraer taxiing in. Jet2 have 6 757s in the fleet. Okay, John, and Seb as well. Thank you. 6, okay. One of which being the last, the .com scheme, Alpha India, which is surprising how that's the last of the .com liveries to be retired, considering she's the oldest in the whole fleet.
Yeah, Rick, but you got to remember, mate, it's not the visitor park that set that building up. It's the airport, and the airport is there to, you know, make money. And I know it's a bit annoying that we've lost a little bit of the view, but I wouldn't say it writes off the RVP, to be honest. It's definitely a little bit disappointing, but I don't think it writes it off. They've extended the mound further forward to try and help as much as they can. They've actually made a lot of improvements to the RVP in that regard, and they've put new ground down on the mound, because I remember it used to get very wet and muddy on there, which has been massively improved. So I think but again, that building is years ago, mate. Now, you know, that building went up. If you've not been here since that building's been up, you've not been in a very, very long time, Rick. Because that building's been going for, gosh, 4 years, 5 years?
Yeah, about that, yeah. Yeah, it must have been about 2019, actually. It must have been. It was completed.
But it doesn't block out the view of the arriving, landing, or departing traffic whatsoever. It just literally blocks the view of stand 12 and a bit of the taxi out. And the only view I'd say it does block is when they're on 05s and the aircraft decides to come head on. That was a view I used to enjoy, but again, it's just, I wouldn't say it writes off the RVP for it.
Yeah, it's still insanely good here. The fact that you can get the whole panoramic views of the 2 runways is mental.
Longest day tomorrow, saying Stephen. Oh, really? Are we at that point already, are we?
I'm not going to say it.
I know, I do not like winter, so I try not to think about that, Stephen. Joss X Mac, welcome in on Twitch. Hope you're doing well.
Winter's so long in the UK that it feels like it only just finished yesterday.
I know.
Legit. A high-level airplanes. I think there's issues with having like things like platforms near the fence and things. I'm sure they've considered many different avenues. They did occasionally have like a double-decker bus that you could go up for special events, but as you can imagine, with weather and things, that was a bit unreliable as a solution.
I think that was just an event thing anyway. It wasn't necessarily anything to have on that. But
I think the mound's perfectly fine now, especially if you're getting photos.
Yeah, we used to stream off the mound for ages.
Yeah, years.
Just ordered my dinner, Hawaiian pizza with extra pineapple. Chat, I think Andrew wants a ban, I think he just said. I think he just said, can someone ban me, please, I think he said. Top man Andrew, Loopy, mate, I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. What a shame, Loopy. What a shame. I thought we were better friends than that.
It's not good, is it? Not good luck for the channel.
Mate, you're supposed to be like the main man, Loopy. What are you playing at?
The mod father.
Chat, there might be a spare wrench going next week.
Yeah, the RVP's changed quite a bit, actually. They've definitely made it better as like a day out, and there's a lot to do these days here as well. It's no longer just like Av Geeks here. It's like everyone comes here and has a great time.
Yeah, it's good. Lee started coming to the RVP in 1996.
Yo.
Wow.
It's good to see Dublin Airport are looking to do their own little visitor park as well.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, are they putting any facilities in now, or is it just a viewing platform?
I don't know yet. Seems to be quite a ways away. I've seen they've got a burger van down the road now. Did you see that?
Where?
Do you know? So you drive out and you get to the crossroads, and you can turn right to go to the motorway area.
Yeah.
You turn right, and then you always have them taxis on the left, don't you? Well, it's there because there's always taxis there.
I'm not surprised. That's the perfect place to set one up. It's literally like they were parking on the road the other day.
Mate,
I said, "What's this? The Uber meeting club or what?"
You should see. So you know when you go to the tower, direction in that kind of off Runga Lane.
Yeah.
And there's the Greggs there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Mate, that Greggs is just like miles of taxis just around there. Like.
Yeah, I've been to that Greggs a couple of times, and you're lucky to park up there.
Yeah, I went there before the last Wednesday show, and yeah, it's pretty chaotic.
Fogbound John, great to see you on Twitch, mate. How are you doing? And Mart F, thank you very much for tuning in as well.
If you value your life, don't ever ask for pineapple on pizza in Italy. Hey, William, I'm sure they know a good pizza over there in Italy.
I was going to say, they must know. Sure, there's a reason for it.
Yeah, if they don't like it, then...
Well, there you go.
So what, in Italy, though, the pizzas are utterly supreme. They are so good.
I've never been.
Oh, mate. If you ever do go to Europe, definitely get Italy on that.
On the list.
Just for the food. I mean, I know a lot of people do say it's the best food in the world, and I don't know. It's hard to see if there's anywhere better than that.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm still... I just love tapas.
Oh, right.
And
okay,
when it's fresh, and you got all seafood and everything like that,
yeah,
I just love all that sort of stuff, me.
Yeah.
But I've never been to Italy, so I could be wrong, but
I'd recommend it.
It'll have no toilets or catering, St. Tony. Ah, right, so it's just a mound then.
Oh, okay.
That's a bit of a shame. It'd be nice to see, more of a permanent thing going in.
I always wondered that, like, if you had a bit of land next to an airport and make your own little visitor park, I'm sure it'd do well. Like, look at the RVP. I know we have a lot here to offer, but I'm sure a lot of people do come down just for the planes.
Do you want a couple of blueberries? I've got a box of blueberries here.
I'm all right, thank you. I've had enough fruit for today. I've had my 5 a day. Not really.
I've had 5 blueberries, does that count?
Yeah, there you go. Which reminds me of the IT crowd. Where he's like filling in a questionnaire. It's like, do you get your 5 fruit and vegetables? It's like, yes. It's like, you do know it means a day. And he goes, a what? What a show that was. Got an EasyJet lining up on 23 left. An A320. Yeah, that was a KLM just before it. Off to Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. Paella for me. Yo.
Mate, you can't beat. You just cannot beat.
Spanish food is really
paella
good.
made in Spain.
Yeah.
Calamari. Hostia, mate, I love calamari. Oh. That is the one.
Oh yeah, Tal, yeah. That one in Coningsby, I've never been to Lakenheath personally, but that one in Coningsby does get pretty rammed. I'd imagine the same for Lakenheath.
But that's just a mound as well, isn't it, at Coningsby?
Yeah, yeah. It's not even elevated, it's just like... I think there is a mound you can go to. But the bit where everyone sets up, it's like next to the taxiway and near the threshold, and the planes, it's just a fence you can see through, right? So it's very flat.
Oh, right.
And even like Chocks Away Diner, like, you know, it's not even that busy at Harden, but it seems you get pretty busy there. This Greg's one of your 5 a day.
I hope so.
Yeah, we'd get all 5 a day then, wouldn't we? Is that BizJet on the way back out? She came in earlier on the show. Sausage roll is classed as fruit. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll go with that.
It's on its way to Paris, that jet. Flex jet, Challenger 350.
That's right, Tal, yeah. Bet that burger van gets busy. I've seen at Coningsby, they have... sometimes they set up like a stand that has like one of the RAF charities, like selling some merchandise there. It's quite cute. Helsinki Spotting, hello to you.
We, the couple that sold the house were very, very kind, actually. When we moved in, they left us on like the kitchen counter a bottle of wine, a card, and a 20 quid Just Eat voucher.
Oh, that's cute.
And I thought that was really nice. So we rang the estate agents and all, so thanks very much. That's like, because you when you're moving in, you don't think about food and stuff, and doing something like that, I thought, oh, that's really thoughtful. So we ordered in from, because Just Eat doesn't have the range of restaurants that like Deliveroo does on it. It's more of your local kind of takeaway places.
Yeah, yeah.
And we ordered in from there, this burger place. It's actually pretty good, to be fair. Pretty good. A little bit too much sauce for me, but the actual burger and everything itself was great. And the price was really, really good as well. So there's a few people in the chat saying you can't beat like a good burger, you know, from a van or something like that. But I must admit, we've got into the bad habit of ordering on Deliveroo from like restaurant-style places. But sometimes you can get really good takeaways, can't you?
Ollie's saying you pronounced it wrong. Was that my pronunciation of Helsinki mispronounced? Wow, Joanna, that sounds boss.
We just bought a robo vacuum cleaner. It creeps me out. The fans at the bottom moves. Oh wow! So it just like mooches around your house. When does it? Does it do the hoovering when you ask it to? Because that's the problem Jen's got with me. That's why.
Well, you never do it when you're asked to.
No.
You're not on a schedule.
If you say go and hoover, does it say, "Oh, just give us a minute," or does it just go and hoover?
Just finish this game.
just one more shot. Hold on. In FIFA, by the way, I don't mean on the old Sambucas.
Yeah.
Paul, moving house is the worst thing ever. Done it nearly 9 times and finally happy. Yeah, I think it's just unsettling, Paul, for me, mate. I think is the main thing. I think that's why I don't particularly like it. I don't mind the actual... Once I get stuck in and we're moving and doing things, it's all right. It's when you stop, I think, that it catches you. Captain Mark's flight's pinging. Oh, nice.
Only just. Oh, Captain Mark.
Randolph, hello, welcome, mate.
Yeah, there's a lot of work, though, moving house.
Millie coming in with the dad jokes. What happens when you sit on a crate? It lets out a little whine. Like it. I'm going in strong there, I'd say.
I think when you move house, though, what's overwhelming is just how much stuff you've got. I don't think you realise how much stuff like that needs moving.
Yeah.
Just never ends.
I would agree. You can either set a schedule, or you can tell it to hoover or mop via Alexa.
What, does it get a
Then
mop
it goes
out?
back to the base, empties itself. Nah, I'm all right, Joanna. I'm all right.
That's a lot of functions right there.
Yeah, I don't think I want that. I think I'd rather just do it when I'm ready.
That's mad, that.
I felt weird even putting a Ring doorbell in, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
I put one of them up today. And
Just watch it, do you, when you're in the office?
I said to Jen, I said, I don't know if I want to know how many people look through my front door a day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I think there's some things in life that should go unnoticed. And someone snooping around your house is probably one of them. If, you know, if someone snoops but doesn't... Like, I don't know. Let's say, for example, one of the neighbours wanted to see if we've decorated or something, and they just kind of like peered through the window, which I'm sure they wouldn't. But if you saw that on your Ring doorbell, it'd change everything, wouldn't it?
I guess so.
But if you didn't have one, you'd never know they did it, and you just not know. I might take it down. I might take it down.
Yeah, we have one of the cameras. It's just interesting to see the world go by when you're in the office or whatever. Like, see the cat going up the drive and see what he's up to.
Ryanair touching down from Dublin, so just a 30-minute flight for this 7-3. You love your Ring doorbell. Yeah, I don't know, Laurie. I don't know. Like I say, there's certain things I just don't want to know, and I think Ring doorbell tells me too much, I think.
Oh. That reminds me, actually, when I used to be a delivery driver, I'd obviously very often encounter Ring doorbells. And I'd say let's say I came across 10. Usually 5 of them wouldn't work. They'd be like out of batteries. And usually of them 5 left, 3 of them people wouldn't answer. They'd just treat them like normal doorbells. It's like, what's the point?
Yeah, I get that, Laurie. Yeah, I have, Terry. I've switched off all the notifications, apart from obviously the doorbell notification. We've got a little chime in the house for it, but he said, oh, do you want to know if anyone walks past the house? I'm like, no, do I yet?
You'd never stop looking.
I do not
who
want
was
to
that?
know.
Who was that?
There's someone on my drive. I don't want to know.
It's a cat. Who is it? Tell me. Get a recording.
I think it's like, it's the same thing for me as the news. You know, in the radio in the car. Do we need the news every hour? Do you know what I mean? Do I need to hear you say the world's terrible every hour? I don't think I do. Twice a day. Once in the morning. Morning news. 6 o'clock news in the evening. That's all right. Leave the tunes on during the day.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know. I just don't think. I think that's a lot of the problem these days. It's information overload, isn't it?
That's it.
I have a baseball bat for my front door. Conrad, we've got 2 baseball bats in our house after we got robbed. So
yeah.
They've always been under the bed.
There you go. Don't go robbing your house then.
I know. On the way out, that's Smart Links operating for TUI. Running the Dalaman flight today.
Seen this quite a lot. Seen her arrive in on the show earlier on. Rather plain playing.
Oh, I hope you get home soon, Diane. Thank you very much for tuning in, though. Yeah, I agree, Janet. I think there's some news that you need to know. But I've said this a few times on the channel, that a lot of the news we get told about, we don't need to know, you know?
That's probably why I don't watch the news anymore. It's just, like you said, things that you need to know, you normally just hear it anyway through social media.
I think if I was to ever make a news channel, I think it would have to be local news, and it would have to tell you of issues and stuff that relate to your local area, and some positive news in there as well, and some important countrywide events like politic updates and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, things that might affect
day-to-day
you. Life. Yeah.
But where I think the news goes wrong, and why I think people who watch the news a lot, it may affect people, is I think that, and I've said this before on the stream, let's say, for example, there was a murder in London. It's going to be on the news in Manchester. Now, it's very sad, obviously, for the family and everything like that down in London, and for the local people down in London. But selfishly, why do I need to know about it in Manchester? Unless this person's going all over the country doing it, it's just a sad news story for me. And I feel like it's not needed. Do you know what I mean? It's like, again, similar things. We'll get a report. There's been a really bad thing that's happened, I don't know, in the States or whatever. Again, really sad for the people in the States. But why do I need to know about it in Manchester?
That's it.
And I think that's where the problem lies, is we don't need to know everything that's happening everywhere. I just don't think we do.
I think people are naturally like morbidly curious, aren't they? If they hear about that, they're like, "Oh, what happened?" Like,
I know,
like,
you
how did that
don't
happen?
need to know.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need to. And I think you just need to step away from it, really, and because it gets a bit much. Like,
but that's the thing, you can't step away from it, because I can't put the radio on in my car without every hour being told about it. So the only way to then step away from it is just have YouTube playlists or whatever, you know.
That's it.
Anything like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm rambling on, chat. I apologise. We've not done much aviation today, but yeah.
Is there like a news channel that does just positive stuff? Imagine that.
Or just the news you need to know, I think.
The news you need to know.
We did have an anonymous gifter, though, on Twitch. Thank you very, very much for that, getting us to 80 subs on Twitch. That's gone to Averio. If you can support the stream, we'd really appreciate it. Twitch crew.
Let Us Live presents. Yeah. There's already like a lot of people doing things like aviation news, and the thing about that is it's very time consuming as well. Like, if you were to do your own sort of news thing, because you kind of need to be on the beat constantly.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Dave. It is news, but if they didn't do that, if they sectioned it out so it was more local news, then you would have a lot more space in the schedule for more positive stuff, surely, if you're not just filling it up with something that happened hundreds of miles away that was sad. If you were only focusing on your local area, surely you'd have more time to, like, champion, I don't know, so-and-so's just ran a marathon for raise a load of money or whatever, you know. Hey, thanks, Joanna. Cheers for gifting the membership.
Thank you. It's very kind.
Mate, we should do the positive news from the office. Gather up all the positive news once a month.
That'd be good.
Get a little video out.
Yeah,
Imagine that. That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Marshy Marsh, 50 bits coming in on Twitch. Your name's just showed up in the bottom right. Thank you very, very much, mate. How's everyone doing? Very, very well. We are live from Manchester Airport for about another hour or so. Thank you very much. Tony.
Get it in the Discord.
Well, you would, David, because they'd watch their local news and then they'd tell you. Oh, Loopy. I bet that's been taken. If that's not taken, I am bagging that now.
Podcast. Yo.
That's gone. That's got to have gone.
Yeah, there's no way. I do wonder, though, if someone tried to do it seriously, like a positive news thing. Sadly, like, I feel like it wouldn't be as exciting because people do become a little bit addicted to, like, seeing anxious news. You know, I think it is like like I said, the morbid curiosity. Like when there's some big tragedy in the world, you want to do some digging. I think we're all a bit guilty when there's like some aviation disaster out there. You're like, oh, how did that happen? Like, what caused it? There's a spider up here. It's quite a big one. He's well too close to... Doesn't want to be on video. Oh, he's going to go inside the tower. Have to move him away. He's running away now. I don't want to show him on stream because I know some people can be uncomfortable with getting close-ups of spotters. There's enough of mine in Discord already. Are you folks in the Facebook group out of interest? Like I said, I'm looking at doing a bit of a photo competition there next week.
To do that, don't we?
Yeah. So maybe start it early next week and conclude it at the end of the week. And maybe have an element of those who may not have high-end cameras can partake. So maybe taking on the phone, or another idea I had was snaps that you've taken on your travels. So whether that's just going to like another airfield, like, you know, you might be a couple of miles away, or maybe in another country. I think that'd be cool. So I think that could also open up some nice stories as well, like some travels you folks have been on. Emirates due in about 30 minutes. Nice. Tell Sam. Yeah, the lighting is pretty nice. I mean, we've had a few clouds and stuff, but if I zoom out, have a look. The weather forecast here at Manchester. A lot of high cirrus clouds. I think in the direction of the sun, though, it's mostly just cirrus. Can't quite see it. I mean, there it is there, behind the cirrus cloud. So that kind of creates that nice soft lighting. Thumbs up for that. And it's quite a nice warm evening as well. It was like 19 degrees roughly. And really, really not much wind. It's very, very weird. Like Almost feels like, I don't know, like the mic's not working properly, you know, because you're always hearing that sound. Would Southwest Airlines ever land at Manchester? I don't think they've got a plane that could fly that far, is the issue.
Oh, they're mostly Maxes, are they?
Yeah, like 737. Like similar to Ryanair, I think.
What is that? Behind me?
No worries. My phone camera is awful, saying Joe. I guess, though, you could also, I mean, depends where you are, right? Like, does anyone else ever do this where if you go on holiday and you're at the airport and you're, you kind of walk up and down the gates to try and see some views of some planes? I'm really guilty for that. I have like a bit of a thing where I'll go to the airport and then for the first half an hour of being in there, if I've got the time, I'll just walk around the airport and just look at like all the different views you can get, have a nosy, see what's going on, see what planes are parked up, and sometimes you can see some nice little catches, some little special liveries, maybe some rare airframes that you wouldn't normally see. It's especially good when you're at another airport that you're not usually at. I remember when we got off, and I was speaking to Tom and Ann about this because they had the same thing happen when we went to Houston, Intercontinental. We got there, we got off the plane, and literally just walking towards immigration, a couple of stands down, there's a Lufthansa 747, and man, the view was insane. You know, just like out of the glass, it towered over you. We just couldn't get away from it. Just like, yo, look at this thing. No wind here in Warrington, 20 degrees, nice. It's a nice evening, innit? If I wasn't streaming today, I think I'd be opting for a barbecue today. I haven't even got one yet. That's one thing we haven't had for a while, fish and chips. I don't think there's any like good chippies around me. Oh no, Joanna. Some airports, like, went to London Heathrow when we flew out to Austin. And when you fly with BA, I think it's normally Terminal 5, I think, almost always. I'm not sure if it's always or most of the time. But we're at T5, and the problem with T5 is, like, the main departures area, like the departures lounge, is just, it's all, like, smaller planes. You kind of got to go to one of the sort of external piers, you know, the island ones that you got to get a train to see any big planes. So you don't really have that same experience. T5 though at Heathrow is great. That Weatherspoons, 10 out of 10. If you can get a seat. Atlanta is huge. I can imagine, Andy. Yeah. I thought DFW was huge. Dallas Fort Worth. I remember flying to there in 2021, was it? Or 22? I think it was 22, actually. And going to the car rental place, and the bus, like the transfer bus to the car rental place, just took forever. It's huge. You got to like traverse the whole airfield together. Not been T5 for ages. Yeah, it's really nice. Good vibes. I'm a fan of Heathrow. I think it's a good airport to fly out of. I've seen worse. If anyone's seen a certain video on our channel.
Hey, Marshy, thank you very much for the 25 bits as well on Twitch. Thank you very much, mate. Looks like it's not that busy. Yeah, it's the evening here at the in the UK. So during the summer, they have late night openings. So we're just making the most of that at the moment. Well, thank you very much for supporting the Twitch channel. I really appreciate that. We need to sort out the header bar, don't we? Get you guys' names up there. Malin DJ, thank you very much. Tier 1 for 5 months. Appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah, the airport pub. Yeah, that's not bad.
Lufthansa crossing over the runway for Frankfurt.
Never seen Andy look so stressed in that video of Luton. Oh my gosh. I was not in a good way after that security experience. And I don't really stress. I'm not a stressful person. But yeah, that was something else. Them IAE engines on the Lufthansa A321. She taxis out in the glorious sunshine here at Manchester Airport. How often do I say that? She's going to take off on 23 left now. Straight out.
Jamie Pickles, good evening to you. Welcome.
Of course, Germany, the host of the Euros 2024. That's going on at the moment. I wonder if they'll see much more in the way of passengers as a result. I'm pretty sure Ryanair are flying a route from Manchester to Frankfurt at the moment. But I believe it's the other airfield, Frankfurt Hahn.
Hey, cheers, Marshy. Another 25 bits coming in on Twitch. No problems. I thought it'd be a lot more busy, but planning on getting to the airport on time for flights is tough. Yeah, it's not something I've really done for quite a few years, to be honest, but I guess that's the thing, innit? You're arriving, is it 2 hours earlier these days, or 3 hours, or...?
Usually 2's enough these days. I think they started recommending 3, because of all the sort of after COVID and that.
Oh, right. That's settled down now.
Yeah. But earlier the better, really. The Fanhansa plane was at Manchester again today, Paul, was it? Nice.
Oh, was it? I need to try and catch that one, Paul. Back in work on Monday, so I can start looking out for planes again, but the only thing is when it gets hot, you get a hell of a lot of haze in photography that you're challenged with. Yeah.
Is the task fare free entry? It is indeed, yes. You don't even need to pre-book, you just need to get here. Did you have a car park here at the visitor park that you have to pay for? But other than that, just show up.
And thanks again, Mashi, sending another 20 bits on Twitch, saying I hope everyone has a great day. Legend, mate. Thank you very much for supporting the Twitch channel there, getting yourself to number 2 on the bit leaderboard there.
Nice.
Thank you very much, mate. I'm not sure on Twitch what the bit leaderboard is set to, actually. I was just going to check that, because it's been a while.
4 hours recommended at Birmingham due to security checks. I've heard that, Terry. Yeah, because I've seen videos of that some big queues at Birmingham. I can safely say we've not really had that here at Manchester or over at Liverpool either. I think for me, though, I'll usually go for 2 hours, or if I'm going to like a lounge, usually 3 hours is a good amount of time for that, just to get settled in.
And is that different if you go in, like say if you're going to the States, would you allow more time for that, or is it the same across, it doesn't matter where you're going? Yeah,
so if you're flying, let's say Ryanair to anywhere in Europe, really, Spain, with Ryanair, unless you're checking bags in, you can usually just walk straight, from your car or whatever, straight to security, get in, because you're just carrying bags with you. Whereas if you're going somewhere a bit more long haul, you usually have bags with you to check in, or with like Jet2 or someone who usually gives you bags. So in that case, you'll go to the check-in desks, and sometimes like the check-in desks can get busy, right? And you have to queue for a while. So then you've got the check-in desks to queue for, you've got the security to queue for, which can sometimes be a little while as well. And then you want to get in, and maybe you want to, go get some food or something. So at that point, you're like, hang on, 2 hours might not be long enough.
Yeah.
But like I said, if you're just flying like Ryanair, you got a backpack with you, or you're going British Airways, shuttle service, 2 hours is more than enough.
You're doing all right.
Yeah. But I will say, with Singapore Airlines, when we went, checked in our bags, it was literally instant. There was like one person in front of us in the queue. It was like a really quick moving queue. Whereas sometimes with Jet 2, I can find it can be quite slow, just because they have like a lot of big families and stuff.
Hey, a Metal Centaur sending in 300 bits on Twitch, putting himself straight to #1.
Wow.
On the bits leaderboard on Twitch. And for you guys watching, 1 bit is equal to about 1 cent. So that's an awesome £3 donation coming in there from Metal Centaur 950.
What's going on Twitch?
And thank you, Marshy, as well. And hopefully you guys are all seeing your names coming up in the bottom right side. That is our new Twitch integrated overlay looking after you guys there as well. Thank you very much for tuning in.
Sun Express in the sun, looking very nice.
Ah, here we go. Leaderboards. Monthly, weekly, or daily? Should we do daily, chat? I think we should do daily, I think.
Go on then. Give it a buzz.
Is that saved? I don't know. I've clicked it. There's no save button. Has that worked?
Wait, is that BVB special coming back to Manchester? Because that was actually in earlier.
Oh, if it is, I'll be hyped.
Imagine seeing it here. Bit confused though, because that was in at Manchester just before we were live.
It is.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Me and you said, as we were setting up, we said, oh, great. Like, it'd be really nice to see that.
Mega.
Lego touchscreen. We've updated it to last for the stream. Thanks for supporting the channel.
Oh, this lighting is gorgeous. Really nice. Yeah, I was saying, if that BVB special ever came back, I'd love to catch it here on 2-3 right, vacating.
That's crazy, isn't it? We literally said as we were going live, chat. So thanks very much, Joe, for letting us know. I've got my camera with me as well, so
hey,
we'll grab some pictures. That's great news. Made up about that. Meanwhile, though, this Ryanair just vacating in front of us has arrived in from Palma de Mallorca.
Nice wave there. Captain Mark was saying they really do pass clips of airliners live round in the The old group chat of the pilots. It's like, oh, look, I see you on here. Maybe this is in one of their group chats. If so, hello. Make sure you laugh, react to this. Yeah, I think so, Joanna. It's going to be very clean, this, isn't it? I don't think I've ever seen that livery so close, though. I think I've seen it like once or twice. Oh. That's a lovely sound.
A321 heading back out to Munich.
That buzzsaw noise from the blades of the jet going transonic, which means they're not going above the speed of sound, but close enough to create a very strange acoustic phenomenon, such as that buzzsaw sound.
Hey, Christine A, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Rob, loving the ATR that just arrived in.
That was nice, though.
Yeah, it was catching the light, wasn't it? Looking really nice.
Another ATR. Oh, this is going to look good. You have to record this. So noisy.
I'm sure they won't fix it. Hope you have a great holiday next week as well. Cheers, Ollie, saying the props look great on the new camera.
They really do.
Yeah, we'll have to watch this back in the office on Monday.
Speed brake still out on the wings there. Sure that will retract. There they go. It's one of the three methods the aircraft slows down with. That, the mechanical brakes, and the landing gear, and also the reverse thrust from the engines. You can see that Iberia Express on the taxi out as well.
Looking forward to seeing this special. Can't remember if I've got a picture of this, to be honest. I can't remember myself ever posting a picture of it. Does anyone know? Chat, have we ever posted a picture of this special on the way in?
I vaguely remember catching it once before, but it was the older one. Because I think this is like a different version of it.
All right. Yeah, I don't think I've... Yeah, you know...
It had like yellow...
Did
like
we get it from Jet Parks? The old one.
Maybe.
Seem to remember. You know what, Andy? I think it was jet parks, but you're right. It is different, isn't it now?
It had like this yellow circle grid thing going on it. Maybe Seb, if he's in the chat, could probably find that old livery.
Yeah, I'll have to have a look in our archives, I'm sure. If we've got it, we'll do like a little side-by-side comparison on the socials next week. Take care, Chris. Thank you very much for tuning in, mate. And thanks for everyone tuning in today, guys. And Twitch has been really nice and busy as well. So thank you very much for everyone tuning in on Twitch. If you are watching on Twitch, we've got the chat open. We can see you. Feel free to get a message in. Let us know what you're up to if you're in the sim or if you're just enjoying the aviation with us. Wow, that guy's doing like pure cartwheels there.
Wow, yes.
Mad skills.
Take off himself.
Going the extra mile for the photos there, wasn't he?
TikTok content. There's a few people here at the visitor park this evening.
Just chilling, watching the stream from Cork. Very nice. I've never been to Ireland, but Jen's been, and she says it's a lovely place. Might have to get it on our list at some point, I think.
There's a Ryanair and another prop coming in. This time a Loganair.
Hey, Mr. Jingles, how you doing, mate? Busy day out of Barton this morning. Was number 5 for departure.
Wow.
Yeah, we may need to do a little stream there at some point.
Yeah, if it's that busy, definitely.
I mean, a weekday as well.
Yeah. ATR 42 for a change.
Cheers, Basil. Welcome. And Diane, no problem. Dreamliner from Tenerife, short final. I wonder if that'll get off in front of us.
Oh, yes. Please.
Oh, Lucy, I'm looking forward to it. John saying BBB, something like that. Hey, and Andy, thank you very much, mate, for the 15 months. Good evening, all, and friends. 15 months has gone so fast with you guys. I always love your live streams from Manchester Airport. It's my favourite airport. And a happy Wednesday from Andrew. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much for the long-term support of the channel as well. 15 months of membership.
India Delta on the reg. This TUI Dreamliner. Boeing wide-body aircraft. Ooh, going nice and slow. I think she's going to vacate.
Here we go, chat. This is going to look nuts.
Wow, that's beautiful. Gorgeous.
What a view. Hey, Bullet. How you doing, mate? Great to see you. Saying the windows on the 7.8 are so nice and big. Yeah, it's similar, isn't it, with the A220?
I'd love to fly on one day. I think TUI would be a good option for that. Some of these shorter flights that they do.
A few photographers gathering on the mound now. I think, again, coming for a snap of the special that's on the way in. Making the most of the late night as well at the late night light at the RVP.
I noticed that's on approach now, just turning on to final. Let's see if we can see it, actually, if we look to the skies. Sometimes just about visible right now. Might be that plane right up there, I think it is. Center of frame now. Be very hard to snap a picture of that, a video of that. It's very far.
It's currently number 3 on approach. EasyJet and a Ryanair in front of it. Just turning onto the ILS now in the...
Oh, I see. Must be that one in the middle.
It's the 3rd one that's out, yeah. Lauda just vacated in front of us as well. Have a nice picture of that. Oh, it's in some good lighting as well.
Sound lovely, them.
IAE's on board. If you enjoyed the stream today and you can support the channel, we'd really appreciate it. And the best way to support us is by gifting memberships to our awesome community. You can do that by clicking the dollar symbol, then clicking gifted membership. Or you can also send in a super chat, which is a donation to the channel to help cover our costs for these live streams as well. All of it goes towards the content we create on the channel. And same to you guys watching on Twitch. If you want to get yourself on that gifted leaderboard, there is no one on there at the minute. So even if you send one in, you will be number 1.
Wow.
And the bits leaderboard is currently led by Metal Centaur with 300 bits. EasyJet in from Prague. Caroline Fisher. Thank you very, very much for gifting a membership. That's gone to Liberator 74. Thank you very much, Caroline.
Thank you. Just catching a special livery now coming in. BVB special. It's going to look glorious, this. We'll follow her all the way in. Hopefully she vacates in front of us.
Yeah, really hope that doesn't go long.
So Eurowings coming in from Dusseldorf. Delta Alpha Echo Whiskey Mike on the reg. Nice special catch for the midweek show here on Airliners Live. Oh man, the lighting is so good. This is unreal.
That's on Twitch, Chris. It's just a Twitch feature, that. There we go, in from Dusseldorf. Eurowings BVB fan Airbus livery. Nice special for us here at Manchester Airport on your midweek show.
What a buttery landing that was. That's cool. Really cool. Oh, she's going to overshoot it.
What a shame.
I think that buttery landing is partly to blame for that.
What a massive shame. I really wanted that shot there. That's plane spotting, folks.
Always the way, isn't it?
A320s would vacate in front of you all day long.
Yeah.
Unless there's a special livery that you want on it.
Let's follow her out, shall we? Now vacating at the rapid exit taxiway there. That is a pretty complex livery there. Fan Airbus. There you go.
What do we think, chat? Yay or nay in the chat. Place your votes with those emotes if you're a member of our channel.
Make use of them. That is very cool. change of direction there. Yeah, it does have a yellow belly, doesn't it? That's cool. Amazing, what a catch.
Yeah, nice one that. Nice to see you arriving in on your midweek show. And not long to go now, folks, until the Emirates A380 is on the ground with us. It is currently on the base leg, which is its last leg before it makes a turn into us. Currently passing through 4,200 feet. And it'll make the left-hand turn onto the ILS with only a Loganair in from Aberdeen in front of it. And then I think our final arrival for today, arriving in from Doha, will be the Qatar Dreamliner, which is about 20 minutes out.
Wonderful.
Should be a nice arrival for us. And you can just see the King of the Skies banking right on the approach path, intercepting the ILS, which is the instrument landing system. It'll guide the aircraft both laterally and vertically down onto the runway. Dwayne Curley, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Richard Hollander, welcome to you, mate. Thank you for tuning in. Did you see the new Loganair special? I didn't. I'll have to have a look at it, Seb.
Oh.
Suzanne, thank you very much for becoming a VIP, Suzanne. Really appreciate that. That'll certainly support the channel.
Welcome.
Thanks a lot. Let's get some waves in the chat. Brand new VIP, Suzanne.
EasyJet A320 lining up, ready to take off on 23 left.
Martin Gray, tuning in from a sunny, hot Canada. Hey, welcome to you. Thanks very much for tuning in.
Hello.
And hey, Fred on Twitch. Cheers for tuning in as well. So enjoying the relaxing stream during my work day. Thanks for sharing your time. Well, thank you very much for tuning in, mate. I've really enjoyed Twitch today. It's been a lot busier than usual, and I'd like to see that continue if possible.
Is that because everyone's offline because they're all in Vegas?
Possibly. Possibly. Maybe
people.
we should have streamed in the flight sim category.
yeah. Imagine.
No, but welcome in, Twitch crew. We can always see your chat right next to our YouTube chat. We've got a little web page where we can see them both side by side. So do feel free to get involved in the Twitch chat. We did start this channel on Twitch many, many years ago. And we do enjoy multi-streaming over there. Not far off 1,000 likes on the stream as well. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that like button for us.
Already done it.
It's a great week to become a flight sim streamer. It really is.
Hey, yeah.
It really is. But I think you would get some false positives there, Fred, mate. You think, oh, I'm doing really well here, getting loads of viewers.
Just quick, everyone
And
follow
then,
me.
Next week, it's like, where did all my viewers go?
Oh, Kenko's back live. Oh, rip. Emirates A380 next to land. King of the Skies touching down here in gorgeous lighting. This is going to be great. Chris saying the Qatar 7.8 is over Donny. Yo.
Yeah, not far now. Stevie P, I was supposed to be doing something, but I ended up just watching you guys. Quality stream. Hey, cheers, Stevie. Thank you, mate. Welcome in.
Tends to happen, doesn't it?
Yeah, if you are watching on Twitch, please give the stream a follow. We'd really appreciate it, because I'd love to see you guys in here. We stream every Wednesday evening in the UK, every Friday morning mostly, and every Sunday morning as well. So plenty of content for you all. Emirates A380 next to land. Hey Clive, how you doing, mate? Yeah, I get it, Ollie. You're only watching until the 777's released. I'll take it, mate. Don't worry about that. I'll be flying the 777s. I'm only streaming until the 777's released. What do you mean?
Yeah, lighting is gorgeous, isn't it? Wait until the taxi's past us now.
Yeah, arriving into us from Dubai after a 7-hour, 8-minute flight is that Emirates A380. I feel like we've not seen the new scheme for ages.
It's weird, isn't it?
I really want to get a picture of that on Southside as well. Hey, welcome, Annika. Hope you're doing well. And Dark Clusters tuned in just in time for the Emirates landing. Great timing, mate. Great timing. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for tuning in today. Ken saying he greased it. He really did. Buttery smooth, St. Paul. Yeah, branding iron. Sorry, I really struggled with that one. Branding iron. It's very easy when you look closely. I'm very much looking forward to it, mate. It'll be a day one purchase for me. If I've got any money left.
You'll have some shares in B&Q by then, though.
I think so.
Use that.
Wonder if I can sell my shares in Greg's. Paul Marriott, thank you very much, mate. 38 months crew seat membership. Just in time for the A380. Thank you very much, Paul. Long-term member of the channel. Appreciate you, mate. Where did the Emirates come from? It came from Dubai, Dark Cluster. And it's going to taxi right past us.
Mega.
Yeah, Mountain Maniera, 25th. Not long to wait now, mate. Problem is, that's Task Fair weekend.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm ill that day, sorry.
Oh,
Chat.
on a sickie already. Get it in the calendar. I'm ill that day. Unauthorised illness.
Gonna go a bag of that shot, aren't we? With that light.
What a glorious view that is.
Beautiful arrival. With the KLM next to land from Amsterdam. Embraer 190. Hazard, glad you enjoyed it, mate. Sorry, Fred. Yeah, it's definitely bad timing there, mate. As I say, if we can get close to that sub goal on Twitch, we can certainly look at reducing the ads, and you can always watch ad-free as well on YouTube in 4K if you want to do that. And Anthony saying the Qatar Dreamliner has just gone over my house in Huddersfield.
Wait, is that KLM going to exit there? Or is it? I think it's
not.
No, not that one. Yeah, it's gone a little bit too far. It's going very slow though.
Roger. Yeah, all that dark cluster, yeah. Subbing on the Twitch channel does really support us, guys. We're full-time streamers, so any support you can do on Twitch is definitely going to help us out.
That's very pretty, that Emirates. The lighting continues.
Yeah, I have Turbo, mate. Turbo's great because you don't get any ads, and while you're watching the channel, you're supporting the stream because people get a bit of financial support for Turbo viewers.
Hey, look, it's Fezzer.
Hey, it's really.
Let's get the Fezzer emotes in the chat. Fezzer. I've seen that for a while. Suze is on it. That's cool. Yeah, Qatar's on final approach now. From Doha, 787-9 Dreamliner. I'm sure we can zoom in and probably see that. Just over there, I think.
Yeah, it's number 2 to land now. And Sam Donison, thank you, mate. Gifting a membership to the community. Appreciate that, Sam.
Thanks, Sam.
Thank you very much all. Thanks to everyone who's supported the stream today. We really do appreciate it.
Oh. Where's he going?
Looking for chips, I think.
He is doing a quick recon mission, isn't he? He's circling the cafe now.
Enemy UAV online.
He's now he's flown off.
Hey, and Adam, thank you very much, mate. Also gifting a membership. That's gone to Anthony Brook. Thanks, guys. That really helps the channel a lot.
Hey, cheers, Adam.
Yeah, Suze, I wish. I'm going to save a cider for the weekend, I think. I don't, because we're going back to the flat tonight, so I'll have one on moving day, I think. Got to be up early for another day of vanning tomorrow.
Oh, buttery landing there from the Ryanair.
That's arriving into us from Malaga. Oh, nice, Matt. You got a good view, mate. Ryanair hard on those brakes to make that exit. Passengers would have noticed that inside.
Oh, yes.
Just got some Westies. I tried some cider that wasn't as strong, John. I think they're called Orchard. My dad sent it to me, Orchard something.
Oh, the Aldi one? Oh, no, you're thinking of something else, aren't you?
Yeah, I'll tell you what they are. I'll just forward it to you, John.
Has he just missed your plane?
There you go. They're quite nice, John, if you want one that's, you know, not going to send you to sleep.
That wasn't the bird making that noise.
You seen the email from Mathis, John? It's another Dreamliner. It certainly is. It's the Qatar arrival. Of course. Arriving in after 6 hours, 38 minutes.
Amazing. Seagull really wants to be on camera.
Thought for a moment there we might get the head on.
It's always another time. Maybe not for the BVB special though, because that was pretty rare. Just found something. Yeah, that was gorgeous. Great, nice landing there as well. in the beautiful evening light here at the Runway Visitor Park. What a place to be on an evening like this.
Oh, enjoy, mate. Yeah, have a good one. Off to the lakes this weekend. Making full use of that car, I see.
Oh, wow. Bit of a drive, that.
Yeah, it's a nice place.
I'll get that flat tyre fixed. Or slow puncture, rather.
There it is, a beautiful Qatar Dreamliner. Really does look great in the sun.
Indeed.
Shots of that, which I'm looking forward to getting editing when I'm in new place.
Beautiful.
And that is going to wrap us up today, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. Great to have these midweek evening shows back. I've been looking forward to this all week and really enjoyed that tonight. So thank you very much, guys. And it's been great to hang out with you. Big well done to Brownie up on the camera as well.
Thank you.
Smashing it as usual, I would assume.
Yes.
And thank you very much all for tuning in. And as always with our midweek shows, no fancy endings today. We're just going to get this stream switched off as we are both upstairs enjoying the view. But rumour has it, Matt Smith will be back live on Friday for your Friday show. And if he is, we'll make sure we come down and get him some breakfast as usual. And then we'll be back for our Super Sunday show returns this Sunday, live 9 a.m. UK time. Multicam stream is back. Make sure you tune in for that. If you're new on Twitch, you've not seen our Super Sunday shows before, you don't want to miss it. We have a camera here. We have a remote camera over either on the apron or on the south side of the airfield, bringing you yet more views of all of the awesome aviation we have on offer here at Manchester. Thanks to everyone who sent in bits, subs, as well on both YouTube and Twitch. We really appreciate that. And if you want some more aviation action, make sure you go and hang out with Eric. He's live now from East Midlands.
Oh, nice.
Go and show him some love, guys. Links are in the chat. But for myself, Martin and Andy, we'll see you on Sunday. Take care, guys.
See you later.